All right, we're live.
Yo,
We are live.
what is up, everybody?
How you doing?
How we doing? Before starting, I just always want to check the YouTube, make sure everything's.
Make sure everything's working well. I'm gonna make sure my microphone's working good today. Cause, guys, everyone, if anyone's in the chat right now, please tell me how the microphone is sounding.
I'm about to be in the chat in 2 seconds.
Good.
If anyone's in the chat right now, please tell me how the
Yeah, that sounds good. Now you. There we go. We sound
That's
perfect.
perfect. All right, so let's turn that down. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Instagram really quick. You can intro the show, and then you know what I'm saying, because we don't have Kyle here today. Unfortunately, guys, we do not have our cameraman here today. Shout out to Kyle. He's at school tomorrow. So
Thanks, Kyle.
But shout out to Kyle, man. Shout out to all those kids that are going back to school soon.
Why?
Because,
No.
hope they have a good year.
No,
We're both going back to
It's not
school.
good. It's not good.
It's
It's not good. Wait, hold up. Let me say it from this distance. Let me hear how it sounds. This is testing it.
It's not good. Wait, hold up. Let me say it from this distance. Let me hear how it sounds.
It sounds good.
Okay, so I don't have to go close. All right, that's good.
Let me say it from this distance. Let me hear how it sounds.
Oh,
Sounds good.
that's us listening. I was about to say, I'm like, why does it sound like that? All
I'm
right, but
thirsty.
thank you for the water, my friend.
No problem.
Instagram. Here, you want to take a selfie? Or you want to do it differently this time?
Whatever you want.
People are saying, guys, I just made a trade in my fantasy league. I just did Jamar Chase and Leonard Fournette for Austin Eckler and Debo Samuel.
Yes.
Do you think I lost that trade?
Definitely not. Definitely not. That's
People
not
are
even
saying
close.
that I lost that trade.
You did not lose that trade. Not even if your life depended. Not even close.
How does that even work? Austin Eckler is literally a top 3 pick this year. Not top 5 at
Top
least.
3 pick.
Jamar Chase is the second round. At least, unless it's a 12-man.
That's insane. I can't believe that. They're just scheming you. There's no way that they actually think that that's true.
How does that
There's no way. There's no way.
I don't understand, but either way, hope everyone's having a good day. David, I'm gonna throw it over to you while I post this on Instagram.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like Eric said, hope everyone is having a swell and fantastic day. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into today's topics. Today's episode 119. We are cutting it a little short. We are cutting it a little short because of the fact, instead of doing 2 hours, we're doing an hour and a half. So not that big of a difference, but it's still. Can you actually turn down that light a little bit?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I feel like it's making me look like a. All right, no, wait. Do it again. Yeah, that's good.
I didn't even touch it the first time you said you.
No, because you got in front of it, so it blocked a little bit.
Okay.
But I think it should look good.
So I know. Keep going. I'm just getting
So
Instagram up.
let's get into today's episode 119. Today's topics we're going to be talking about expected, unexpected, or surprise English Premier League edition. Obviously, that's been a classic for the last couple weeks. We have a question about VAR and how trustworthy it is.
I have a question about VAR.
I know you do.
I do have a question about VAR.
And we got NFL Week 1 games that we're most excited to get into. And then some more basketball news involving Donovan Mitchell and how well the Cavs we think are going to do. And some baseball updates that are going on because baseball is almost at the playoffs and it's almost at the end of the season. So I love some baseball. But I'm so thirsty today.
I'm thirsty right now.
I'm
too.
so I just talked for 1 minute and my lips are dry. Like I have to drink.
All right, it's up there. I'm just gonna wait so I can repost it on my story. But again, like I said, I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Can I go into the first?
Yeah, the quote of the week.
Yeah. Guys, I got a quote of the week for you guys right now. It's coming from me today.
Let's hear it.
It's a little bit of a fun one, not too serious, but I just gonna say, quote of the week is sometimes you just gotta full send it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Sometimes I mean, low key, like this is like personal, obviously, but like this is like kind of like the others, you know what I'm talking about? Exactly. So let's see how full send it though.
I know.
You can have the full send it. Sometimes when there's times when like right from wrong, sometimes you like are if you're indecisive, sometimes you just gotta like, you know what?
Go balls to the wall.
Balls to the freaking wall.
And why not? Because why not, ladies and gentlemen?
Exactly.
Life's too short to even worry about things like that. So you just got to go and do it because you never know what the outcome could be. It could be your expected result that you're going to get as a no, or it could be an unexpected thing. And you're like, wow, can't believe that happened.
See what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, simple as that.
Full send it.
Full send it. But
Shout out
yeah,
to Nelk Boys too.
shout out to, I was gonna say shout out to Noak because full send and all that.
And they came up with that word.
They're literally humongous. But
Well, but we got a comment from Jojo Bucket says, "I'm sorry I can't watch. I got to go to bed. First day of school tomorrow. I just finished summer reading today. Ew, summer reading.
everyone is legitimately going back to school.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
have-
the day.
Yeah, I have school. I have school on Wednesday though.
College.
Yeah,
I started.
that's the same thing.
I started almost 2 weeks ago.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Ophelia said there's an echo.
There's an echo.
Where? What are you talking about?
I have school college. I started the same thing. I started almost 2 weeks ago.
I don't hear echo.
I don't hear one.
Yeah.
Is it? That might be on your end, Ophelia Hines. I'm just because like I have the podcast here. I'm looking at it and like I don't hear echo when I play it. There might be an echo when I turn up the volume on here.
Maybe.
That's just you hearing the audio here. Let us know if that's the question. But like I always have the podcast on my phone just in case, like just to check certain things. But shout out to Jojo Buckets. Hope you have a great day of school tomorrow. Congratulations on finishing your summer reading. I literally used to struggle with those.
Oh, I hated those.
I hated them.
Those are a pain in the butt, man. Such a waste of time.
Are literally horrendous.
Oh, it's
Summer
better
readings-
now. What was the quote of the week? She said,
Sometimes you just gotta full send it.
"Full send it." Shout out Nelk Boys.
Nickelodeon.
I was gonna say school's a waste of time, but
I mean,
not really.
we're not gonna get into that argument, but like in certain aspects.
Yes, depends on what field you're going into. Like,
Certain
I'm not gonna take a
things.
Disney class. I know my sister's in college; they took a Disney class.
A Disney class.
Disney class. What's the help in that? I have no idea. They
Is
got
there a thing for that?
they sat and watched Disney movies. I remember she had to do a report. We're sitting over here in the living room. She had to do a report on what's the protagonist, the prince, and the princess. What's the difference and similarities between
So
them?
she took a class on basically breaking down Disney movies.
100%, and that provided her English credit. Thank you, college.
Don't we do that? Like, can't we do that at our own time?
We do that regularly for fun.
Yeah, the regular basis. Wait, that can't be real.
It's insane.
That needs to be questioned right there. But other than that, let's get started. Honestly,
Most definitely. Thank you for everyone that's in right now. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already.
you told them about the show at Showtime, right?
Yes, we're only going to be on for an hour and a half today.
Oh, also happy Labor Day.
Oh yeah.
I'd say that's mostly the reson why we're gonna be on.
Philly Hines says, "What does full send it mean?" It means that you got to go balls to the wall. That's pretty much what it is.
It's just go for it, basically. Just absolutely like in the moments when like you're like, I don't know, just go for it. Sometimes you just gotta balls to the wall, just do it. Just do it. Kind of like Nike in a sense, but in a different way. But really quick, I do want to say, I don't know if we shout out to Elegantly Crafty, our sponsor. You already know, follow them. It's probably somewhere down here. I don't
It's
know where,
going.
though.
It's going.
But what's it called? Other than that, also, if you guys did not see on the Instagram today, we are starting our football fantasy league.
Yay!
Clap it up in the chat. Make sure you share the show as well. But basically in the football fantasy league, in order for you guys to join, obviously, go check out Instagram to figure all that stuff out. But in just in case you didn't catch or anything, you just gotta follow Elegantly Crafty, follow us on Instagram, and you gotta subscribe on YouTube. And then you have a chance of winning D&E TAKEOVER merch. Also, you get time on the show as well. You literally get a whole show on any topics that you want to discuss. So tell your friends, tell your family. Yeah, they have a chance to get on the podcast, stuff like that, and they also get to compete in the league, and they might win some merch. Merch that is not anywhere else to be found. You can't get it anywhere else.
Undisclusive.
Undisclusive? Is it undisclusive?
Indisclusive.
I don't know. Regardless, it's not around. You can't go buy it at a Nike shop. You can't go buy it at Dick's. You can't go buy it at What's it called? But tell your friends, tell your family if you know football. Even if you don't know football, you could join the league. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just want to compete. But other than that, yeah, man, let's do it.
Let's get it popping with today's episode. And we got a comment from Eric Hines.
Oh,
Yeah, what's up, boys? 1086 live and direct.
and they 86.
Love
That is
that.
good, my guy.
But without further ado, let's get into our first topic of today's show. And I feel like it's appropriate because obviously, why not? And it just happened on Sunday and Saturday. let's get into the EPL. Surprise, expected, unexpected, or surprise. That segment that we call when for the EPL edition, English Premier League, where we're gonna go over the games that happened on Saturday and Sunday, the big six teams, and we state: are you surprised about the result, unexpected, or was it a shock, or was it a surprise? But so for the guys, okay, I
What
don't know
is
if also just do it. Definitely just do it. You have nothing to lose, only live once. Have a great show.
You have nothing to lose. You only live once. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm
Whatever.
saying?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I know.
I like that.
It's true. But expected, unexpected, or surprise, going off with our first one that happened on Saturday morning. Liverpool tie Everton 0-0. Are you expected, unexpected, or surprised about that?
I didn't get to watch that game, but based off like just the score, unexpected at all. Surprised, if anything. But I understand Liverpool are not in the greatest of form right now. But bro, we're talking about Everton here, right?
They're bottom low.
I'm telling you right now, like Everton club wise, they're like known in England, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
They're a very known club, but overall, like quality wise, right now, they're not. They're more bottom half of the table, like competing for relegation right now. That's how bad they are within their squad. You being Liverpool, you're supposed to be competing for title. Everton tying you guys is like they should be throwing parades in the freaking streets right
Yeah,
now.
no, that's a W.
That's a W for them. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? But for you guys, that's not only a L, but that's like a massive L. So I don't know what's going on in Liverpool right now, but from what I've seen, Van Dijk has had a very slow start to the
Yeah,
season.
no, he hasn't really been producing a lot.
Mo Salah's like
Mo Salah's
he
not.
scored and he's assisted, but like
He's not as productive as he was last season.
I would say right now, based off what I've seen, right, and based off of stats, I would think like the best player on that team right now is Luis Diaz.
No, 100%. I
Like,
think that's a great point too.
Yeah, and that's like, but that's concerning because usually it's your Van Dijk, it's your Mo Salah, and there's nothing wrong with Luis Diaz being the best player, but Van Dijk and Mo Salah are not playing to the caliber that they need to play to in order for them to be great.
I think also one of the problems with Liverpool is that their defense, which is one of the best ones in previous years, Van Dijk is obviously the leader of leaders in that position.
Mhm.
But it just obviously he's been a slow start, but that's their number one problem. I feel like in my opinion is their defense. They're getting beat. They got beat against Everton. They didn't score, but you got Anthony Gordon getting cast. Like I know he's a great young star.
Yeah, great young star.
But like in perspective, this Van Dijk was stopping guys like I don't even know Benzema, like to be exact. Like this guy is like that type of player.
Yeah,
so for him to not be able to stop an Everton squad, it's not just him. I know I'm not gonna put it's also Trent's fault. It's Joe Gomez as well.
Joe Gomez isn't like they're just
not forming well. They're not meshing together.
I would say exactly. I feel like as a unit right now, for Liverpool, like the individuals, obviously they're great. We know what they can do, but as a unit, they're just not like
it's not up to expectations right now.
It's not now. Granted, you got the likes of Joel Matip being out, and some people don't give Joel Matip the credit that he deserves. But Joel Matip is
yes, that is true
for Liverpool and has been a very good center back for Liverpool. But you also have the likes of Konate out, a very young center back that was starting for Liverpool towards the end of the season last year. You know what I mean? He played amazing as well. But they're missing key guys. But at the end of the day, that's no excuse. They're still
Liverpool. They're still Liverpool.
A good player.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Gomez is not a bad guy.
They're Liverpool.
It's just that you have better center backs in that position, right? But my thing is this as well. I want to go into this. That game that you're talking about right now. Andy Robertson didn't start that game, which it's like it's not concerning.
Yeah, he came in as a sub.
Yeah, but like I don't know why. I don't know if it was an injury, if he was fatigued. I don't know. There's a lot of like science that goes into that. Sometimes
science.
No, but like sometimes players don't play certain minutes because like you want to rest them. For,
obviously,
and like they like basically like
get them back to the gameplay.
Exactly,
game level.
So, I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name, but I know who he is. The Tsimikas. I think it's Tsimikas. Here, the left back. You take a look at that. You can try.
Oh God. Yeah.
Like
you don't
that.
pronounce the T as Tsimikas or something.
Like Tsimikas. He's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong, but it's like either way, I just don't know. They started William Carvalho that game. That's to let you know William Carvalho has been playing well for them. He scored his first goal last game when they won 9-0. Oh wait,
no, he scored against the game winner his first goal.
Wait, who's that against?
Oh, who was it against?
I'll check.
Yeah, you can check that for me. But I forgot who it was against, but it was a close game. I think it was
Newcastle.
Yeah, there we go. Newcastle.
about that one.
He scored
Yeah.
that game winner in the 97th minute or something.
That's ridiculous.
98th minute.
I didn't get to watch that game either, but
That was not fair.
Overall, Liverpool just didn't really perform. They weren't able to perform against Everton, which is worrying. But I have to say surprised. What about you?
I'm gonna say unexpected. The reason why I'm past the surprise phase, I expect like as bad as this is, like the form that Liverpool are in, I'm kind of like it's not shocking to me anymore because I know that going to a game they lost to Manchester United. I know that they can go into this and be like, okay, they have a good shot of losing, which is not as like it was last season. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to say I am unexpected about this fixture, but I don't even know if Liverpool's gonna. I know they're gonna find some type of footing, but right now they're just in shambles.
I gotta say, right now you have a Liverpool side that's sitting in 7th place, and they are, just to put in perspective of first place, they're 6 points behind, right? And then you have an Everton side that's sitting in 16th. That's just they have Everton have yet to win a game yet this year.
16 out of 20.
They're 0-4-2.
That's good. It's better than Leicester.
It's better than West Ham. We'll get to that. All right, that's one game.
Next one that we're gonna get into is Chelsea beat West Ham 2-1. Speak of the devil.
So
West
stupid.
Ham.
Nah.
Expected, unexpected, or surprise?
No. Let me tell y'all right now. I watched this game because I'm a West Ham fan. Y'all know I watched this game. Come on. What's it called?
I didn't.
Well, I know. I figure like no one's really gonna tune into that. But I'm gonna say we should definitely tied that game. 100% tied that game. Okay. Whether we deserve to win, I don't know. Because what happened was we scored our first goal, and then Chelsea turned into the Chelsea that we used to know, right? And they started playing very good football. They just couldn't get through. And then eventually they made one sub. Chilwell comes on, scores a goal, goes through Fabianski's legs, right? It's frustrating. I understand, but the point is, they was bopping us. They was going crazy. But it's unfortunate, right? 1-1. And then they get another chance. Kai Havertz scores, right? That's probably big for Chelsea, by the way. I will talk about that a little bit later. But regardless, now we're down 2-1. We come down the fields. Jared Bowen goes to take I believe went to go take a shot, and it was saved by Mendy.
Yes.
Jared Bowen jumps over Mendy, and his trailing leg grazes like put your hand out like this. His trailing leg literally went like this to Mendy.
That's it. They didn't really hurt him, but obviously Mendy has to flop a little bit.
On impact, it might have been a little bit harder, but like that's the sign.
He didn't kick him. He didn't full on kick him.
No shot, not even close. Maxwell Cornet gets the ball and finishes it, and we're tied 2-2. And the ref calls it back for a foul on Jared Bowen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's
on VAR as well.
That's what I have in my next topic about VARs because they messed up a lot this last weekend. Like, there's been multiple occasions where they messed up. I'm not going to really get into it right now.
Yeah, well, wait. I won't get into
the next one. But I will say West Ham.
We deserve the tie at least because Chelsea outplayed us.
I'll just leave it up there.
Shout out to Vic. Thank you for popping out, my guy. They are, though. They're lower than me right now.
They're bottom. They're bottom. But I think they deserve the point after that. I think the ref should have never called a foul on that. I'm sorry. Mendy.
We need a point. I'll put it to you this way. If we have a point right now, we're in 16th where Everton is.
You're out of relegation.
I'm out of relegation. We're in 18th right now, so we're out of relegation. But either way, I think West Ham are going in the right direction.
Little by little.
It's gaining little by little. The game before that, we tied Spurs 1-1. We could have won that game as well, but we couldn't finish. Right? And then Chelsea, we should have tied them. So it's been 2 back-to-back hard games.
Is it the fact that West Ham is improving, or is it that in this case Chelsea is just not up to expectations? Because I'm sorry, because Chelsea, they haven't been looking as great this season as well. I don't know what place they're in. They're in like what, 8th?
Right now they're in 6th.
Sixth place.
They've been scraping. They've been scraping by.
They're in 6th place, but this is a Chelsea squad that we had. At least I had. I think you did too. In Champions League positions, like this is.
I still have them there.
I still have them too, but I'm saying the slow start to the season doesn't help, and I feel like they're not really showing some signs of like being a scary team.
Mm-hmm.
And they should get, no offense, but West Ham, they should be getting not an easy dub, but they should be getting a dub.
Comfortable.
Yeah, like they should not be like going to the 90th minute and hoping for VAR to get a foul on it.
Let me tell you this though. With Chelsea, I'm not gonna change my topic on Chelsea or like my position on
No,
Chelsea
yeah.
until like maybe 10 games in. We're 6 games in right now. Give me 4 more games and then we'll see what's going on realistically. But with Chelsea, I still have them finishing third. I still do have them finishing third. I think it is very possible. But with West Ham last year, West Ham was taking points of the Big Six like it was nothing every single time. Right?
No, they played really good last
took
year.
points. Liverpool, I remember Liverpool specifically. I believe we beat them first and then we tied them the second time. Right? So it's like shout out to Mig, by the way, because we took points from last year. So we'll see what happens this year again. But what's it called? Overall, West Ham when they go against these big teams, usually from if we're comparing to last year, they
competed, yeah.
they can compete at least, right? So I'm not so shocked that we competed. But the thing is, the reason being I think we're in the right path is because Spurs, we looked better than them on that game. We did.
No, that's my only exception. Yes, I give you that.
100%, right? And that was probably the game to get us going because before that we were shambles, right? With Chelsea, we didn't look amazing after our first goal, but Chelsea looked like the regular Chelsea that we're used to. That's what I'm saying, right? So it was a little bit back and forth of just like up and down form between the two. I don't think Chelsea's fully back to what if you
I don't think so.
saying, but still, West Ham. I'm gonna say surprised. I'm gonna say West Ham should have tied that game because I watched it.
I'm gonna say expected because I expect Chelsea to get victories like this. No offense to West Ham, but if you look at the quality of the two teams, I'm taking Chelsea 9 times out of 10. I'm not saying West Ham doesn't compete. I'm just saying Chelsea is just a better team.
No, I agree.
And for them just to barely, but like it's expected for them to get a W, like they did. But it's a little surprising that they've almost tied against West Ham. That's a little concerning part of my end. Like Liverpool and Chelsea are one of the top teams that have started off slow this season. Now, I mean, like you said, you're going to wait 10 games into the season. But, like, it's a little concerning on my end because we're already past transfer windows. You can't make any more transfer moves until January. So it's like, what else are you going to improve your team? The only thing you have is time and chemistry that can improve. Like, you can't even get signings. You can't sell people. So it's a little concerning on my end. I'm not 100% like, oh, my gosh, this is so scary about these teams because obviously they have great coaches and they can figure out a way. But as of right now, I'm, like, on the fence. Like, this is a little weird.
I will say the signing of Wesley Fofana at the deadline was a very good signing. He looked very good against West Ham. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But wait, also, can you like read the standings right now of the Premier League right now?
All the way through?
Just the top 6.
Top 6? From first to sixth or from sixth to first?
Go first to sixth.
All right, in first place we have Arsenal with 15 points. Second is Man City with 14 points. Third is Tottenham with 14 points. And if you want the goal difference of that, Man City have a goal difference of 14. Meanwhile, Tottenham have a goal difference of 7.
Okay.
In fourth is Brighton with 13 points. In fifth is Man United with 12 points. And sixth is Chelsea with 10 points.
Chelsea in 6th. And then what was fourth?
Brighton.
Guys, you ever see those things like find the missing what doesn't belong? What doesn't belong in that whole top 6?
Listen. You go ahead and say because I have something I'm
obviously Brighton, but I have to give them credit because they are playing very well and they are competing at a high level right now. Their chemistry looks fantastic. I watched the game last game; they won 5-2. I forgot who it was against.
Oh my god, it was against Oh my god, Leicester. It was against Leicester.
Yes, it was against Leicester.
I watched that game. Oh my gosh,
5-2. Like the first half, it was pretty much competitive. I had to give Leicester the benefit of the doubt. They did play really good, but after that, they just tired out and Brighton took them. This is the competitiveness that Brighton's playing at, and I give them credit for it. But if we look at these other teams, no one expected Brighton to be up there. I'm sorry.
I'll say this much. First of all, can we go into that as a next game? Brighton versus Leicester. Was that this weekend or was that in the beginning?
That was this weekend. That was Sunday morning.
All right, can we go into that one
next? Go into it. We'll go right now.
Just to go off what David said, all right, yeah, obviously no one expected Brighton to be top 6 or no, top 4 Champions League spot, right? But I will say Brighton, quality rise, Pascal Grobe, Leandro Trossard, Alex McAllister. Bro, Alex McAllister looked like Messi against Leicester. I know it's against Leicester, so like that's why I'm saying it was against Leicester. But Alex McAllister genuinely made Leicester look stupid. He scored a banger free kick at the end of the game. A banger.
And he should have another one, but the offsides called by the VAR.
Oh my days!
It's another one we
The
gotta get
other one
into.
was a rock into the top roof. He could have had one of the filthiest hat tricks that we've seen in a minute, right? But regardless, Brighton again. Obviously, Leicester did not play well at all. Right?
They're not a good bro. They're in last place.
Leicester have had one of the worst starts so far this season. For a team that's projected to do a lot better, they've had one of, like, the worst start. Literally,
I'll just say this: them and Everton have 0 wins. Everyone else has at least 1.
And oh my god! But regardless, I'm talking about Brighton right now. Brighton from midfield up, right? I'm gonna explain this. From midfield up, they look very class. Like very class. They have technical ability. They have finishing ability. They can whip a ball in. They can win a header.
Whoop?
Like whip a ball in.
Whip.
Yeah.
You said whoop.
I meant to say whip. I didn't mean to say whip.
Oh, is that a new saying? I did not.
I meant to say whip. But regardless, I'm just a little bit concerned. I'm not concerned, but the defensively wise, they don't look too convincing, right? And I know Leicester scored 2. But at the same time, before they started getting destroyed by Brighton, Leicester actually looked decent, and Daka was running through their defense. So I'm afraid when they go against a world class team like Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United, as of right now, they're gonna struggle defensively against those teams and lose those games.
They might.
So
yeah,
they're gonna have to worry about outscoring them, and they're not gonna outscore them. So realistically, Brighton have started off well, but wait till they like. I just want to look at the team that they've versed so far in the Premier League.
I got you. They versed Leicester. They versed Man United. They versed Newcastle. They versed West Ham. They versed Leeds, and they versed Fulham.
What's the score against Newcastle? Let me fix that.
Go ahead. The score against Newcastle was, in fact, 0-0. They tied that one.
And also that Man United game we can't count it because that was the first game. Yeah, it was bad Man United. So, the game against they have Bournemouth next. Oof,
that's an easy dub.
They're gonna kill them. Crystal Palace will be a good challenge for them. I think they can win that game though.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a Liverpool game. Even though Liverpool out of form by that time, and if not, then it's the Tottenham. They verse Tottenham right afterwards.
So those 2 games are really gonna be deciding if Brighton deserves top 5 in this league.
Basically, those are gonna be make or breaks for them. But
it could be done. But
as far as the game goes, I'm gonna say surprised again because I didn't think Leicester was gonna get battered that badly. 5-2 is bad.
I'm sorry, that was expected.
Nah,
that was expected.
You expect Leicester to get
hot
that badly?
Yes. Oh my gosh,
they look terrible.
Yo, they have Ndidi, bro. It's center defensive mid.
No, that's
center back.
Oh my god, he's one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. I felt so bad.
Gosh.
They put him at center back, and he literally did not know what to do. He was so confused. he was getting popped. You see what they did to win the penalty for Trossard?
Yeah, I think so.
Freaking nice little move down the line, and then Trossard did him down the line, and then he just grabbed him.
Yes, you're right.
Oh my god.
That just shows that people aren't in the right positions. They have no trust in their head coach right now. They're in shambles, Leicester. Like, you know when you have that time to panic?
Yeah,
they had that 2 games ago. Like,
no, they should be panicking right
now. They're in full relegation mode right now, and this is scary because this is a team that won the league back in 2015, 2016. Yeah. So this is like not them. Jamie Vardy does not look like himself. Obviously, the age.
No, not at all.
It's just a little concerning for them right now. But rough patches.
I would say the positives that you can take from that game, right?
Oh, let me think.
Daka and I can't pronounce the dude's. It's like I can't pronounce his name.
The I starts with that. Yeah.
It's like Nacho.
Yeah, Nacho.
I'm just gonna call him Nacho for now, right? Daka and Nacho up top, they look good.
They did
look good.
He did a good job,
right? And that's something that you've been missing because Jamie Vardy hasn't been playing that well this yet. But again, 6 games in, you know.
Yeah, I think their midfield is pretty good. Tielemans and then James Madison. That's good midfield.
Let me explain this though. Tielemans for the first time actually looked decent, right? In a while.
Yeah, nice through ball.
Yeah, that was
like
top.
Nice.
He played well, even though he got subbed off for some reason, which I won't understand.
He got subbed off in the 60-something minute.
It was 72nd, but regardless, he shouldn't have been subbed off. And James Madison actually played bad.
He didn't have the best game.
He one of the goals was strictly his fault because he wanted to play stupid.
Mostly in the midfield, he's the guy.
Yeah, usually. But the thing is, the way that game in general, he didn't play well. But overall, James Madison, he's a good player, right? Harvey Barnes has not hit off yet, right? The Sumare guy that they had, he's good going forward, but defensively, one of the goals he was just I call him standing still, and he could have easily like helped out, and he didn't do anything, so that's a little bit concerning. It was just the goalie's terrible. No offense.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
gosh.
Danny Ward. I was during the entire
Oh
game.
my gosh.
During the entire game, I was like Danny Ward. I was just messing around with him,
Bro.
right? But Danny Ward is absolutely. I'm sorry, like he's not horrendous in the Premier League.
I saw him get mad at Ndidi because he made him a bad pass back. If you watch that, he took a bad touch, and then he got mad at Ndidi for passing it back. No, buddy. If you feel like you're getting rushed, it's a one-timer, either out or up.
But the thing
at that point,
he wasn't even rushed. He just took the bad touch, which caused that situation. And it was like he yelled at him, but he's not good. And then Ndidi at center back isn't class at all. They put Amarati, they subbed him in and then moved Ndidi up to the center defensive mid. But at that time, it was way too late. It was way too late. So that should have been done way beforehand. But what I'm trying to figure out is
insane.
Where's Soyuncu? Their normal center back, Soyuncu, he must be hurt.
He has to be injured at that point.
Because I know he hasn't been playing that well, but at least put a center back there. Like
put a right position in the right spot. That's all I'm saying.
Ndidi looked lost at the center back role.
I watched him against Man United, and he did an okay game. But it's not his position. It's not his position.
You could tell.
And people could probably be like, "Oh, he's still playing soccer, right? You should understand different aspects of the position." It's totally different.
It's not. You can't take a center back. Can you take a center back and put him up top? Think about it. Exactly. Like some center backs.
He put a Cam in center defensive mid. It's totally different position.
It's a different position.
He could probably do good. He probably do decent, but it's not the same productivity that you would if he's up at a Cam spot.
Exactly.
It's different positioning, different purpose for each player. But I got 3 more games to go into.
Yeah.
Next one, Tottenham Spurs win 2-1 against Fulham. Expected, unexpected, or surprise?
I didn't get to watch this game. I'm just gonna say expected because Tottenham, Fulham. I'm glad that they're competing though. I'm happy for Fulham. I'm happy that they're competing in the league. Where are they right now in the league?
They're Fulham. I think they're. Oh, let me find that. They're 10th. They're 10th right now.
Is that at the same time? That was crazy.
But they're 1 point behind seventh place, and they're tied with Leeds right now.
That's not bad at all.
But yeah, I mean, remember what we said back in the day? I said Mitrovic was gonna have a great season and probably be a top goal scorer. Right now, I think he's number 2, tied for second with 5.
Right now,
I think he's doing really good. But you said that they're gonna finish mid-table. But
I think it's gonna be. I think right now they'll do like a solid mid-table. Player stats. Yeah, he's second. He's in 6th. I mean, no, I'm sorry. He's in 2nd, but he has 6
goals. That's impressive. And the only reason why he's not first because Haaland's smoking something.
He has 10 goals in 6 games. Mitrovic is having a great season. 6 goals in 6 games. That's insane.
Very well.
That's amazing.
Very well. He's second.
But Erling Haaland is from a different planet.
The guy's a robot. I swear. Erling Haaland. Could he break the record?
100%.
You think he's on track to break it? Obviously, but
what's the record for most goals in the debut season? I don't think
20.
I think it might be 24.
24.
Said by who was it? Was it? Why do I think it was Beckham? I don't think it was Beckham. Was it Beckham? I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect opportunity for Siri to know.
She doesn't know. Oh my god. Let's see what Siri knows.
What question am I asking?
So
I can clarify it.
Ask her what is the record for the amount of goals scored in a debut season in the Premier League.
What is the record for the amount of goals scored in a debut season in the Premier League?
I found 10 English Premier League matches from week 6.
Nice.
Thank you.
She's so good at what she does.
So dumb.
Oh my god.
I swear, the only bad thing about Apple phones is Siri. She's like on acid. No, seriously. Like my dad had like a Google phone or whatever, the LG. Mm-hmm. Okay, Google. The thing. He knew the answer.
Yeah,
he knew the answer. Or her, whatever. I don't gender specific. I don't know. Whatever they are.
It's a robot.
Yeah. Like Siri, she sucks. Like straight out. No offense, but like everything else about the phone is great. Just Siri thing is terrible.
You ask Siri, be like, "Can I have an alarm for 5 p.m.?" She'd be like, "I set your alarm for 7 a.m."
She's like, "I ordered from your favorite restaurant."
Yeah, it's like what? What just happened?
Okay, let's say, what was the amount? I hate doing this. What was it?
You can just ask her what's the record for
what's the Premier League record for the most goals scored in debut season? NHL. No. It was.
I think it's 24 though. It would technically be 32 if Salah didn't play for Chelsea. I saw that somewhere, but
most goals in the debut season. Oh, but they're not counting Premier League. It says Mo Salah at 44, but that's not just Premier League. I don't know.
all right. Well, we'll find out after. Honestly,
Maybe it says Van Persie with 23 goals in his debut season for the Red Devils.
let's. All right.
Robert Van Persie.
It might be. It's something.
But the record is 34 goals by Andy Cole, Newcastle United
season?
in one season. That's 34. That was before they switched. I think the games were 43 or 42. That was before that. That's when they played 42 games in a season.
You got
Yeah, you got 34 games. But now they play 38, and I think Mo Salah has the record for 33 goals or something like that. 32 goals by Mo Salah. That's when the new rule was in effect, where they play 38 games.
He's insane, you know. What is the record for goals in the Premier League?
As you did, I'm gonna get into my
Go ahead.
about Tottenham. Yeah, I mean Tottenham. I feel like they're always under the radar. Even when they're doing good, I feel like no one really talks about them. No offense, they're just not really an exciting team to really talk about. The only thing that they get out of it is Harry Kane, like pretty much
Harry Kane.
like, have a meme like that.
And I'm so sick because Son has been doing so bad this season. Well, not
He's
bad,
had a
but
bad
like,
start.
he's not giving me stats. And he was my first pick in fantasy. This
No,
year.
he knows. Like I'm gonna say, this Son has been probably probably one of the biggest disappointments in the Premier League right now. In the first 5 or 6 games, his productivity has not been the same. This is not the same Son.
Nowhere near.
It's not the same Son as last year, and this is really. I don't know if this is concerning because I know he's still a great player, and great players always find a way. But as of right now, like Son's not producing. But the good thing about it is that even though Son's not producing, Tottenham is still getting results. They're still third in the league, tied with I think Man City, difference on goals. But like this is still a good team. Imagine if Son comes back with productivity. This team is scary. So just to watch out for that.
I'm trying to most field goals scored and a goal. But yeah, I say expected, right? I expect.
I expect them to win. Next one I have up is Man City.
I got it. It's apparently it's It says here on the Premier League app most PL goals in a debut season. This was set in 1999 to 2000. By Kevin Phillips in Sunderland with 30 goals.
Wow, when was this?
1999 to 2000.
Interesting.
So shout out to Kevin Phillips. Yeah, but I think Haaland could beat that.
He's on pace right now. He's got 10 goals in 6 games.
My question is, is that only go? Does that only go for? Is that when that rule was intact when they played 40-something games? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know when the rule. I think they changed it in the early 2000s or something like that.
I wish they relisted the other one, but either way.
Next one that we're gonna go into is Man City tie Aston Villa 1-1. Is that expected, unexpected, or surprised?
Unexpected. I was able to watch some of that game, and the way Villa scored, it was like a God-sent goal. Like they had no attack at all.
I mean,
they were playing defense the entire time. Then they scored a goal out of nowhere, right? And then it was like, all right, back to defense, straight up, and they were out to a whole Chelsea. The Man City.
This is another team. We looked at Liverpool tying Everton 0-0. This is another team that a tie is a W against a strong team like this, 110%. Like this Aston Villa team, like I'll read you the stats of this game. 72% possession by Man City to 28% possession by Aston Villa.
Killed them.
Shots in general, Man City had 13, Aston Villa had 3. Shots on goal, Man City had 4, Aston Villa had 1, which is in fact the goal.
Because they scored. That's so FIFA. That's a FIFA stat line, bro.
That is.
What is that?
Aston Villa had 7 fouls, Man City 6. Aston Villa had 2 yellow cards, Man City 0. No red cards in the game. 5 offsides by Aston Villa. Man City had 3. 4 corners by Man City, 1 by Aston Villa. Bro. And that's pretty much all she wrote.
They got dominated. And they they scraped the tie.
That's that. If I'm Aston Villa, I'm like, wow, we got lucky.
I'm celebrating. I'm going out.
Seriously, that's a celebration time.
Kidding?
But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go surprise. My only reason because Man City was so dominant in the previous games that I was not expecting them to tie 1-1. Like they're dominant offensively. Like I had the stats up on their goals for. They have the most goals scored than anyone in the Premier League by five comfortable 5 goals.
It's because Holland. I think Holland's outscoring half the league right now
Well, if you look at
on
it,
teams.
Haaland has 10 goals in the season, and if I do the quick math, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's a random
13.
person calling me. I'm doing the
They
podcast.
have 13. Haaland scored more goals than 13 Premier League teams out of 20.
Bro. But that's why, bro. That's so stupid. And one of them's West Ham, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing as a team?
The top teams are 2 top teams: Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then that's pretty much.
Do you understand the fact
Not
that
Liverpool? I'm sorry, just Man United and Chelsea.
do you understand that West Ham, in order to catch Holland right now, they would need like several games?
Yeah, they only scored 3 goals.
We would
West
need
Ham.
several games.
Yeah, that's sad. But yeah, Haaland is insane. But I was expecting him to score more goals, so I'm gonna go surprise on that result. Now, last one. Woohoo! I'm so excited to get into this one because I love this. I love this result because if they didn't win, I was gonna get bullied. But if they did win, it's just like what? Is this a new team? Now the reason I'm talking about this is because Man United beat Arsenal 3-1. 3-1. It wasn't 1-0. It wasn't 2-1. It was 3-1. Is that expected, unexpected, or surprised? Come on now.
I gotta say unexpected. I didn't expect Man United to win that game. I didn't. I did not. And especially, Anthony getting his freaking debut goal, the way Rashford played. Rashford played
Sounded
absolutely
great.
Rashford literally made me lose my matchup in fantasy this week. Thank you very much. Goal and assist. My goodness. What's it called? But not goal and assist. He got brace, didn't he?
He got 2 goals and assists. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he had a great game.
But either way, Man United looked really good. Arsenal still looked good, don't get me wrong, but like Man United looked really good. I can't sugarcoat it. Like that's just how it is. They just a very good team.
It all starts from the back. It's really that simple.
You got one man.
They got one man, Harry Maguire. He came onto the game. He got subbed on,
Hey.
and literally 30 seconds later, he gets a yellow card. It's like, what is up?
And he had the captain band on once he came
He
on
had
too.
a captain band on too. Like, he is never going to step. I hope you guys know he's never going to step foot on a Man
He's
United
done.
roster ever again unless someone gets injured.
It's crazy because
It's that bad.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what was the guy before?
Ralph Ragnick.
Ralph Ragnick, all had to just do one thing in order to have a successful season at Man United in order to stay the coach, and that was bench Harry Maguire.
They
And
didn't.
couldn't
They
do it.
didn't want to ruin the captain's band.
And they couldn't do it. And ETH came in,
Mhm.
2 games in, bench Harry Maguire, got Rafael Varane out there, got Lisandro Martinez out there,
He knew what's up.
and look at Man United, right? Defensively, and he benched Luke Shaw, put in Malacia, the young man. He brought him from Ajax as well.
Yeah.
They look. He revived Diego Dallo.
Yeah.
Right, Diego Dallo looks amazing.
He looks really good.
It's
Confident.
They just look better.
Leandro Martinez looks insane.
Exactly.
Varane looks Real Madrid like Varane. Like this is,
It looks like no one's getting past Varane.
and
right
it
now.
doesn't. And it also helps when you have a world class goalie in David De Gea. Like that literally that back 5 is insane.
Insane.
They've improved so well, and that's pretty much the main reason why Man United has won because their back 5 has been so well for them.
Mhm. And you know what's scary too? I think their front 3 in Rashford, right now Anthony and Sancho are still like not there yet.
They're still learning.
Not even learning, but like form wise, they haven't hit it yet. Like they can go more.
They have a lot of potential, and not to
That's
mention
scary. Like Man United could be very dangerous.
this was Anthony's first game, and they still have to work out the kinks, and they won 3-1. And not to mention, since I had to bring him on, he felt a little lonely again. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's in the building today, so everyone give a round of applause to Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm a Messi fan though.
But I will say, Ronaldo, shout out to you, man. You looked great coming off the bench.
This guy.
No, seriously, he looks really good. Like I don't really like the super sub. I hope he starts, obviously, but
He's not going.
I know
to.
Eric Ten Hag. This is a good idea. What he's pushing for the overall team. But me as a Ronaldo fan, obviously, I want to see him play. I want to see greatness. But the way he's giving confidence to Rashford, he's giving confidence to Sancho, he's giving confidence to Anthony. Like this is a solid team, and not to mention that he's looking for the future wise too. Like this team, Ronaldo's gonna be 38 in next February. I believe. So
Exactly.
you gotta grow with your team for the next couple of seasons. So I'm not against it, but I do feel bad for Ronaldo because I still thinks he has gas in the tank.
He definitely does, and that's why.
He showed in that game. Too.
But with him coming off the bench, that does wonders for Man United because you can't. I'm sorry, like in the position Ronaldo, I believe he can start on other teams, right? And he's definitely not done. Don't get me wrong, but in Man United's situation, having a youngster like Rashford, having these youngsters around you, Anthony, Sancho, Alanga, these guys have to play because they're gonna be your team in 5 years.
Martial.
Exactly, Martial. I don't even know how old Martial is right now. I didn't mention. Is he? I think he's older than all of them. To be honest.
How old is Anthony Martial?
Anthony Martial is 26 years old.
26.
You guys got a bunch of different players that you gotta nurture, and Ronaldo, unfortunately, he just can't be the main guy right now. He can't. And Rashford has it in him to be the main guy for Manchester United to win, or at least not the main guy, but the guy up top. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like Ronaldo. We're not saying that Ronaldo can't play. It's the fact that Rashford needs to play. There's a difference between it. Ronaldo doesn't need to play anymore in order for them to win games. That was last year. This year's different.
They got chemistry. They're revived.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think obviously, like you said, Ronaldo has a lot of gas left in the tank. He's shown it coming off the bench that he can still produce wonders. He almost had a bicycle kick that went in. Absolutely insane. But I feel like Ronaldo's just having fun until January, and then January is going to hit, and then he's going to be out of there, either on a loan or something.
It depends on what he wants. I think Erik ten Hag wants him. I think because
obviously, yeah.
Because like again, having Ronaldo off the bench, bro. If you need, what other player can you name? If it's like 1-1 in the freaking 80th minute, and you bring on Cristiano Ronaldo, like yeah, this is one of the clutchest players of all time we're talking about here. Like, bro, like he's gonna get it done. He's gonna get it done. He should have scored in the other game. He was frustrated, even though they were 3-1. You could tell, like the one.
I think Fred missed him on the pass too.
Exactly.
A little wide, and he's like,
it's crazy. Like, imagine that, like you're down 3-1, and then you gotta deal with Ronaldo coming off the bench.
Insane.
That's mad.
Insane.
That's mad.
It's like you think that you're gonna relax because they're putting in their second
Exactly,
their bench, but your bench is Ronaldo. Like I'm gonna list you their bench right now, possibly. If we look at their bench right now, we got Cristiano Ronaldo, we got Fred, Casemiro, if he starts, obviously.
He hasn't been starting recently, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's been the weird part.
Tommy's been playing decent.
Yeah, he's been playing well, but I would put Casemiro in there to replace him. Eriksen, I think, has been the leader of the midfield. Shout out to him.
And also, but when Casemiro came in against Arsenal, he looked like, I'm not gonna lie, like there was one mistake that he made that could have been very crucial.
Who?
Like, Casemiro.
Oh no, yeah.
No, you're right. What is that? Like, that's not Casemiro.
Yeah, it was like he took too many touches on the ball and lost it. Yeah, but so the benches: Ronaldo, Fred, Casemiro. You got Luke Shaw, you got Anthony Alanga, and not to mention you still got Anthony Martial. Like that used to be a team where the bench was one of the biggest faults, and now this is a team where the bench is really strong. So Man United, they're looking scary. A lot of people are not convinced. I'm full on convinced now. This team is working well. The chemistry's high, and yeah,
it's. I think I dare say this. I'm gonna say it. Like
say it.
At like looking at it right now. If you look at it on like if you put it on the table right now, if you put every player in Man United's back where they're supposed to be and what we expected them to be like 2 years ago, right? Because I predicted them. I think it was last year I predicted them to win the league. No, when they got Ronaldo, I predicted them to win the league. Right? So it's like
we didn't realize how bad they were,
and we realize how disgusting they were. If they go back to where they are, I don't think you can put them on the same level as Man City, but I think I genuinely believe, like, the way that Liverpool's playing right now, I think you could put them at the same level as Liverpool. I think you can. I think you generally can. I think.
Okay, let me just say what he's trying to say. Let me translate for everyone else.
What? What is this? Not a translation.
This is a translation. Because Liverpool, they're right now in 7th place. So you're saying that they're lower.
Like, if you put them all at their best. I mean, granted, Liverpool are still a better team than them. I do believe that, right? But like, we're talking about the whole thing and subs as well. I think you can put them on the same level.
Listen. This might be a hot take for some people. From some others, it might not be. But I think after watching Man United and after that great win against Arsenal, a number 1 team in the league, and they played very well, I think Man United, with the team that they have, the defense, if everything stays the same, this team could be a Champions League finish. This team is a Champions League finish spot. They can finish fourth. They can finish third. Right now, fourth looks like up the grabs. They got Brighton up there. We don't know how long they can hold on to the ropes and ride. Tottenham, we don't know if they can fall off. They can probably go back to Europa League. You know how Tottenham is. They don't really like Champions League so much that they fall back. But so I'm saying Man United right now, they look really well all around. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go into a Champions League spot. There you go.
I'm not changing my predictions until we're 10 games in.
Oh, I did.
I still have Manchester United finishing 6th in the league. So
You heard that?
yeah, I heard it, but
Ooh,
I don't like that at all. I didn't
Cracking
like that.
backs?
I didn't like that at all. You was like, you put it into perspective, and it does make sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm basically putting them on the same caliber as Liverpool at their best. But the keyword at their best.
Which is right now.
No.
But that is all I have for the expected, unexpected, or surprise segment. But I do have a question about VAR that has been a big issue in the Premier League in the last week. And here's, if you guys don't really know what happened, these are the calls that they missed, some of them. Newcastle and West Ham, they both had good goals that were disallowed because of VAR. Obviously,
Newcastle
the West Ham one was against with Bowden, and he how do I say this? Caressed Mendy's
so stupid
right there. But
really quick.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Shout out to AJ.
What's up, AJ?
What's good, AJ? You're no. Please stop. What's good, AJ?
I love that trade though.
Facts. No. David, let AJ know, because AJ, guys, I was mentioning earlier about the trade. I said Jamar Chase and Leonard Fournette for Austin Eckler and Debo Samuel, right? And I said everyone was saying I was losing. That's when I checked the chat. I don't know what the chat's saying now, but they're all going off. I don't know what they're saying now. AJ, while you're here, David, what do you think about that trade?
Oh, I think Eric, he definitely won that trade.
Thank you. Like,
he definitely won that trade.
Like, for sure.
I'm sorry. People were like, oh, Debo's not going to be a running option anymore. No, he's definitely still is a running option.
They were saying that Austin Eckler's losing more carries and they're not going to get as many touchdowns as last year.
Oh, he said you did that on live? No, we did not do that on live.
What? The trade?
The trade. No, we didn't do the
Not the trade, but I mentioned the trade. Yeah, no, I did. AJ, we talk about everything around here, bro. We sports.
No, we didn't mention the trade. That was behind the camera, but after he mentioned the details. That's it.
Yeah, no. I only mentioned like that the trade happened. Like I didn't talk like before that. No, we went live at 8.
Yeah, you're still good. But other than that, they said Austin Eckler is not
gonna have as many carries. Getting older,
bro. Like it's not the same, bro. Austin Eckler is a passing threat. As long as he still gets the similar amount of carries,
and the Chargers are better this year.
And he has a passing, and he still has a passing game. You're talking about a team that didn't really improve on wide receivers. They still have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, their top two. And last year they still had the same guys, and Austin Eckler was still going off. So don't tell me that. Listen, Tony Michelle, he's gonna get less.
Like stop. It's like what's it called? Wait, put the next comment up really quick. I want to say something. Ready? He said, "That's what I like to hear. I need to make a guest appearance." Hey, AJ. You have a chance to do that if you join our fantasy league. Go check it right now in our Instagram, official_DE_takeover. Go check the Instagram right now, and there's a way, and it shows you everything that you can sign up and what you can win. And one of the things that you can win is
merch and screen time on the show.
Screen time on the show. You get a full show on what you want to talk about.
Sports.
Come on here, we just talk about all sports, right? But you gotta win the league. And then what's it called? Also, I'm just saying, share it to the people. Let them know.
I saw that. Awesome.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Just let them know.
But going back to VAR, shout out to AJ. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. But back to VAR, most important thing. Like I said, they disallowed goals from Newcastle and West Ham. They were both good goals, in my opinion, and other people's opinions as well.
I didn't see the Newcastle one, but yeah.
And it was disallowed by VAR. The ref called it was good, but the VAR is like, you should check that. And the ref's like, yeah, you're right about that. And then also another one with Alexis McAllister.
Oh my God, that one was a banger. I was so mad.
That goal was disallowed because of VAR as well.
I didn't understand
offsides on the play
because
it was. You want me to explain it?
I was gonna explain it.
Okay,
you want to do it?
Go.
So basically, I believe it was a ball delivered in, right?
It was a set piece. Yeah,
a set piece.
No,
yeah.
It was a free kick. I'm sorry.
Either way, it was delivered into the box, and one of the Brighton players went to swing at it. I don't think he
didn't touch it. He did not touch it.
I don't think he touched it. And which that means is, but this, like, I'm gonna explain to you what I think, right? But he didn't touch it. It bounced off a defender, and Alex McAllister came back up and woofed it into the top corner.
Gosh,
Right? Like volley, half volley, beautiful. It was amazing.
that was a beautiful
right?
shot.
Now, my thing is this, right? Usually in soccer, if the defender's the last one to touch it, it's no longer offsides,
Mhm.
right? But if it's the player to touch it, then it is offsides, right? Now, the argument that I was thinking, like I was playing devil advocate, like thinking about like the situation that could be, right? I'm like, are they trying to say because he attempted to play the ball, that's offsides?
Yeah, but he didn't touch it, and that's the real thing. He got to get a touch on the ball, and he did not get a touch on the ball. That's
Because-
absolutely blasphemy.
But like, because when we think about it, like, let's say I'm offsides, right? And someone plays me a ball, and I like attempt to go for it, but then I fake it, and it goes through my legs, and then you come around me from another onside position, running through and finish it. What are you gonna say? I'm offsides? Because no, I didn't touch the ball.
Yeah.
So like, technically, that should have counted. Like he did not. He swung and missed.
It's insane. It should have been allowed. But my question to you is, after all these missed calls by VAR, should they have less of a say in the world of soccer, or should they be disallowed? What are you thinking?
I just think. Oh, it was Crystal Palace that.
Was it?
I think it was Crystal Palace. Tyreek Mitchell. Isn't he on Crystal Palace? Am I bugging? Hold up. Yeah, Tyreek Mitchell. It was Tyreek Mitchell that was disallowed. But regardless, no matter. What's it called? I just want to understand when it's allowed. That's what I don't understand because it's so inconsistent. That's my problem. I think it's good for the game. I really do. Because even those times where it's like a BS call, like when it comes down to fingers and stuff, all right, like when it's called, like, that's a little bit dragged. But I think a shoulder does matter, right? If someone's like leaning or something, because sometimes when out, for example, I literally the other day when I was playing the game, I was trying to catch people off sides playing in the defense, and like sometimes the kid would be like right here, and obviously you didn't have VAR. I'd be worried that he wouldn't see that I was a little bit ahead of him, and then he would go and score, but he was offside. You know what I'm saying? So I think his shoulder does matter, and certain things like that does matter.
Yeah.
But overall, it's like the inconsistency. Hold on.
Hey, if you're offsides, you're offsides. As I don't care if you're toe offsides, you're still offsides.
You're offside, yes, but the inconsistency on checking like for everything. So like when it's, I understand we don't want to check it for like fouls and like every single foul and everything like that. But when it's like
Only major things.
yeah, like. But sometimes they're inconsistent with that too.
Yeah.
It's like there'll be a humongous tackle in the middle of the field, and the ref will just be like, "No, this is wrong," and then they just won't check VAR.
Like
It's like, how do you judge that?
Like they had a good thing that happened the other day when I was watching Man United game. Christian Eriksen got fouled, but the ref let it play on, and then that through ball went to I think Martinelli, and then Martinelli scored that goal in the 15th minute.
Martinelli.
Martinelli. What did I say?
You went to Lini.
Martinelli. And Martinelli scored in the 15th minute, but that got disallowed because what do you call it? VAR checked the foul that Eriksen had, and he got shoved.
Exactly.
I think that's great. That's great. I think you should only check it if something major happens, like a goal or they win a free kick in a certain area, penalty kick. That can change the course of a game.
But my thing is this: it's like there's sometimes that like if it's constantly bad calls and you don't go, and some of them are very clear and blatant, and you don't call back, that could change the momentum of a game, right? So like in other words, even if they don't score or not, that could change the momentum of a game. That could ruin the players' like mindset and everything like that. You don't think in West Ham afterwards there was still, I know there's not a lot of time left, but there was still time left. All the West Ham players were like, what the, like they were done. They were done. I would have finished too. I'm like, bro, like this is ridiculous. This is a joke. It's a genuine joke. So it's like, if you say that, right? It's only major things, and like I kind of agree in that sense. But they don't do it for just major things. They do it for other things.
See,
as well.
that's the thing. I feel like if you do it too much, that's what I'm afraid. If they do it too much, then it's gonna be like slowing the pace of the game. If they do it too little, you're gonna miss calls. So it's like you gotta find the nice little happy medium right there.
Exactly.
Where you gotta find, I think, where it goes in the major calls, because you're always gonna lose momentum. A foul can lose momentum. I think it comes to the point where if it's a major thing, like you lose the ball and they get like the Eriksen thing, and it scores a goal, I think you have to look back at that, which they did. But I think, in my opinion, I don't think getting rid of VAR is the answer.
No, I think it's made the game better.
Yeah,
it can be.
VAR has made the game a lot better. It's been catching things offsides, a major thing, and not to mention the fact that it has changed in courses of the game. And let's go back to this. If VAR was back where Thierry Henry played in the World Cup, France,
Dude, if VAR was existed during those times, the legendary thing that we call the hand of God from Maradona wouldn't have existed.
Yeah.
So many things would have been called back. The whole course of football would have been changed.
This is why this is good.
It's a good step, though. I think it's good, but they have to just use it correctly. Because if they don't use it correctly, then we're gonna have to take it away.
That's the thing. You got to find the right times to use it. And my opinion is the right time is when there's something major happens after the play, like the Erickson play.
Exactly.
Like an offsides that leads to a goal. Like you got to check it off of major things. A red card. Say a ref gives a red card. You got to check that again because that red card
sure.
10 player instead of 10v11 instead of 11v11. So I think they got to check it on major things instead of checking it, and the inconsistency of checking it is also a big deal as well.
What's it called? Really quick, just do the last two.
Also, AJ said, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's struggling to read that.
I stuttered, bro.
He said, I gotta
support you guys no matter what. Appreciate you, AJ.
Thank you. The next
one is I'd love to learn more about soccer, to be honest, because Zach watches it, but I get confused with the leagues and teams and cups. LOL. Yeah, it gets confusing. If you're new to it, I say stick to like Premier League as one league and then just learn from there. If not, if you just want to watch American stuff, MLS, just to learn the basics of the game. It's not the most entertaining of soccer, but it's just to learn the basics of the teams and the leagues and like stuff like that.
But you can't because MLS doesn't have relegation.
I'm not talking about relegation. I'm talking
and they don't have playoffs.
I know it's different, but like in terms of tables and what ranking you are, they are similar. But I would say just watch English Premier League on every Saturdays and Sundays.
I would say, well, being the fact that you have a soccer player in the house, like shout to Zach.
Yeah.
What's it called? I would say, I'll tell you this, right? Little quick crash course. Top 5 leagues. France, right? Or League One, right? I'm just gonna name you the countries that they're in. I'm not gonna tell you the name of the leagues because that's gonna confuse you, right? France, England, Spain, Germany,
Italy.
That's not in order. That's not in order, right?
Better not be.
Better not be. It's not in order, right? But those are the top 5 leagues, right? Like David said, the best league in the world is in England. It's called the Premier League, right? Other than that, if you want to just start with that and ask Zach about those things, and games are usually on every Saturday and Sunday.
Hey,
right? If not, it's like during the week.
If you pick one team and you watch them, it gets more interesting like that. But AJ said, I mean, I love NYCFC. Valentin Castellanos is my boy.
AJ, you better be upset. Valentin Castellanos left this summer.
Was it loan or was it transfer?
You transferred to Girona FC. And
a lot of NYCFC fans were upset about that.
Yeah, Valentin Castellanos was a baller for NYCFC.
Yeah.
I love NYCFC too, but I'm more when it comes to that's the only sport that I go both teams, like both New York teams.
I go every single team except for hockey.
But I like NYCFC and Red Bulls. But if I had to pick, I'm picking NYCFC. But yeah, man. Look, you didn't even know. Yeah. Valentin Castellanos left on transfer this summer. To a team in La Liga, right? Which
the second best league.
To a team in the Spanish league, the Spain league, right?
I'm even more depressed. Sorry.
Regardless, that's all I got on that though.
Awesome. Yeah.
Do we have another topic?
Yeah, we got 3 more.
Okay, word.
My next one I want to get into is the NFL Week 1 games.
Oh yeah,
your NFL season coming on, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday night. I think it's at 8:20 p.m. I could be mistaken. I think Thursday night footballs are at 8:20, but while Eric's looking that up for me, Week 1 games are very important. It's the start of a new season, the start of potential teams like
Thursday 8:20. Yep,
Thursday 8:20. The start of fan bases rooting for their teams and then getting depressed because you're not living up to hype. It's like.
How?
Oh, Zach was a ball boy.
How, bro? Oh my God! You know what? Just wait on it, because me and David,
we're gonna be ball boys.
Not ball boys. No, we're gonna be the ones ballers. We're gonna be ballers
for the boys.
For the boys.
Oh my gosh! Teamwork, baby. That's awesome.
Oh my days, ballers for the boys. No, we're gonna be up there one day. We're gonna be up there
100%. You sit and watch, but Week 1 games, like I said, a lot of fan bases are uplifted. There's a lot of hope in the air. Like, it smells different. You know what I mean? Like, you smell all the potential hope from all these teams. The fan bases are so excited. They think their team's going to win the Super Bowl. Like, everything's so nice, but after week 1, week 2, week 3, the first month, everyone starts getting settled in. But as of right now, week 1 is important, like we said, to kick off with something new. Now, my question to you is, and everyone in the chat, what is your most exciting game right now that you are looking forward to in week 1, starting off the NFL season?
And everyone in the chat, I want to see y'all's too. Nah, you gotta go first though, because there's the reason being I didn't pick this game is because I was gonna pick one game, but then David picked that game, so I picked a different game.
Fair enough. I'll go
So
first.
I'll let you go first.
So my game, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact the game on Thursday Night Football, which is in fact the Buffalo Bills going up against the LA Rams. The reason why I thought this is a key game because I think this is a key season for Josh Allen to really prove his MVP worthy season. I think he's up for it this season, and not to mention, I think the Buffalo Bills can go far and potentially make a Super Bowl. They have all the talent. They signed Von Miller in the offseason. They got a great defense. They got a great offense, obviously, but they could be one of the most explosive offensive and defensive teams, well-balanced teams that I could see in the AFC. But the reason why I really picked it is because you had the Super Bowl champions going up against the Buffalo Bills.
Potential contenders. This could be a Super Bowl matchup.
That's what I'm saying. This could be a Super Bowl matchup in the future. I'm not saying it will be, but it potentially could be. Like, you're looking at Matthew Stafford throwing to Allen Robinson, his new addition. Odell Beckham Jr. is not back, but they got Allen Robinson to replace that. They got Cooper Kupp coming off a spectacular season. Who else you got in that? You got Cam Akers, who's coming off of some injuries. See if he can ball for them.
Aaron Donald,
Jalen Ramsey. Like, this team, their defense is phenomenal. So we'll see if they still have it in them. I still think they do.
They definitely do.
This is a high-scoring game. Just say that real quick. And
you think it's a high score? Actually, yeah.
These two offenses are potent. Like, also, not to mention, Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen could have an MVP season. And he better because he's my fantasy quarterback, Josh Allen. But
shout out to Matt Reps for stealing Lamar Jackson from me. You stink.
But no, like, they have Josh Allen. They have James Cook, the new running back, because running back is pretty much one of their problems last season as well. They wasn't that strong in that. So they got James Cook, see if he can produce anything as a rookie. Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis could produce something. And Dawson Knox, they have a great team. Great team. So it's going to be exciting. That's why I picked them, because it'd be great two teams going at each other first week.
AJ said, I think either the Bills are winning or Brady getting his 8th. Brady getting his 8th is crazy. It's crazy right now.
Brady's not getting his 8th. I'm sorry, guys.
Bro, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, wait, no. Let me not say that because I will say it. You can say it. Every single time in my lifetime I've bet against Brady, he's beaten me every single time. So you know what? I'm just not going to say no.
I love Brady and I respect the hell out of him, but I just don't think if you look at this, I think there's a little bit better teams in the NFC, in the AFC. Like, if you really look at it, in the AFC alone, Buffalo Bills as one of them. Well, let me pull up my whole NFL thing so I know.
Oh, pull
the New York Jets, another one.
The NFL out.
The Buffalo Bills is one. New York Jets is number 2.
As in, like, better than the Buccaneers?
Yeah.
No,
I'm kidding.
Because Zach Wilson likes mobs. We always think the Jets are the best team in the league.
No, but we got the Buffalo Bills in the AFC. We got the Ravens. Who else?
Wait, say that last one again. Say the last one again.
The Ravens, whatever.
One more time.
The Ravens.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of other AFC teams. The Chiefs, the Raiders, the Chargers, like the Broncos. Some people are saying I still don't believe in them. But and if you look at the NFC, you got the Buccaneers. Obviously, it's a little easier. You got Green Bay Packers. I'm not counting out Aaron Rodgers. The Vikings could be a potential sleeper pick. I just don't think that the Giants. Like, I don't think there's a lot of. You didn't catch that. You didn't catch it.
You said the Giants.
Yes,
I caught it, but like it's just so numb.
The Rams are another one. You're so used to it.
Like so numb. The Giants.
I mean, Brady could always find a way. And I'm never gonna really bet against him because he can always find a way. It would be a great walk into the sunset moment too, because this is his last year. But I just think there's better competition in both conferences. That's why I don't think Brady's gonna get it. But he could. It's up there, but I'm more confident in the other teams.
You know, it'd be a better walk off into the sunset moment.
What?
If Brady gets Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh! I swear to God, you mentioned Lamar Jackson.
And Lamar gets over there and he beats him, and they pass the baton to Lamar. Simple as that, guys. I'm not gonna let go of that. I'll never forget that time that Brady posted on his story saying Lamar's next up. I won't. Because he is. I won't. He is. Brady said it.
Don't make me not like Lamar Jackson anymore.
You don't like him anyways.
I do. I do.
David claims he likes Lamar Jackson, but he doesn't.
I like Lamar Jackson. I just don't like the Ravens winning. I don't like when he wins because of you. Because of you.
So you don't like Lamar.
No, I like Lamar. I like how he plays. I just don't
You
like
don't want
him
him to win.
because you like him.
Exactly. He doesn't like Lamar Jackson. All right, but for my game, who do you have winning? You can't.
I have the Buffalo Bills winning. I think they're going to be an exciting offense.
Okay. That's the game I wanted to pick. I have the Buffalo Bills actually winning that one too. But
it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like 38-35.
I think the Buffalo Bills have like the playoff game against the Chiefs.
It's gonna go tit for tat. Both offenses are gonna be insane.
I think Bengals on top of that. Sorry, that's on the comments. Yeah. I was reading the comments. Bengals on top of that position. He's talking about their division.
I really said we said it before. I think it's very close. Those two teams are going to fight for it. But if Lamar Jackson goes off and has an MVP type season, you can have Ravens first.
Ravens will go first.
But the Bengals did improve their offensive line. So as of right now, based off of written down on paper and what they have, I would go Bengals by a little bit.
I mean, I'd say so too because we know what the Bengals are capable of.
They went to a Super Bowl.
Exactly. So I'll leave it at that. But Ravens first. All right. But anyways, if you didn't know, I'm a Ravens fan by now.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! No, I never got that. Oh gosh.
Since David picked that game, I went to a different game. I was gonna pick. I don't want to be biased. I was gonna pick the Baltimore Ravens versus the Jets because David being a Jet fan, I'm being a Baltimore fan. It's like perfect, right? But I'm not gonna go that one because we're obviously gonna win that one. That's like easy light work. But what's it called?
Don't do that.
I picked a different game.
Please don't do that.
And this is. People might not have picked this one to be like an exciting game over. Well, it's gonna be a good game, but like it probably wouldn't be like either the Chiefs versus the Cardinals. You probably go that one first, or Raiders versus Chargers. That's a banger of a game.
That's a great game. That's a great game.
Oh my gosh,
there's vision really popping off in that one.
Oh, I might have to go that one. Buccaneers versus Cowboys. Yeah, no. What's it called? Raiders versus Chargers. We'll talk about that another time. But oh my god, that's such a good game. I want to pick this one though because I have full. What am I?
No, you were talking over here.
Sorry. I have full hope or full confidence in the fact that the Green Bay Packers are not finishing first this year in the division. And a lot of people don't disagree with that take, but I disagree.
Right? I disagree.
And for that reason, I'm gonna go with the first game, the Packers versus the Vikings, because I have the Vikings finishing first in their division for the first time in a very long time. I understand that Aaron Rodgers owns that division, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get it done. I think the Vikings are good enough to get it done this year. Right?
Let me ask you, why are you concerned about Aaron Rodgers?
I'm not concerned about Aaron Rodgers.
No, what are you concerned most about the Green Bay Packers? The receivers?
Exactly.
Give me a break. As long as you have two hands, you can catch a football.
That's not true, though.
Aaron Rodgers is going to throw
Aaron Rodgers
we saw it. We saw it with great quarterbacks. Tom Brady in New England. What type of good wide receivers did he have late in his career?
Aaron Rodgers legitimately
and all that stuff. But if we look at it, he had Chris Hogan he was throwing to at one point. He made him a relevant receiver.
Aaron Rodgers legitimately came out to the press and said, it's very frustrating right now because none of my receivers can catch the freaking football. And you can't, I understand you have two hands, you can catch it, but there's a defense out there, bud. Like, there's actually good defenders that are on the freaking Vikings. The Vikings defense is not bad. They have a decent defense this year, right? It's obviously not I wouldn't say it's the top one in the league, obviously, but it's a good defense. It's a good defense enough to a point where if Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a main target dude, they can sneak a win out. I understand Aaron Rodgers is that guy. I'm not worried about what he's going to do, right? It's the fact that the Vikings, Kirk Cousins is underrated as no other.
No, he is. I give you that. He is a good quarterback.
Justin Jefferson been having an amazing season.
No,
Dalvin Cook. What would come on, bro?
No, they're going to have a great season, the Vikings. I still think they're going to finish second.
On paper, who do you think is better? For the longest,
position by position, I would go with obviously the Vikings. They're better position by position, but I don't bet against Brady. I don't bet against Rodgers.
What do you mean you don't bet against Rodgers? What are we scared about Rodgers for?
The only thing I bet against him is in the playoffs. But regular season, Rodgers is the guy.
No,
that's why I'm confident. Listen, they still have a mid defense. It's still pretty good.
It's gonna be telling within this first game, right? It's going to be telling whether I'm going to be right or wrong. To be honest with you, but I think for a little bit. Oh, 1 second. I'll get to that comment. Sorry, I didn't even know.
No, I just left it up there.
What's it called? I think that the Vikings will win this game, the first game out, right? And I think by the time the Green Bay Packers find their feet with the new receivers, it's going to be too late to catch the Vikings. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm not saying that the Green Bay Packers are going to be bad this year. But the thing is, I think as of right now, they don't even know what to do right now. Dude, he came up to the press and said that they can't catch the ball.
Yeah, he's just putting his frustrations out. It's still training camp. They're still getting used to each other. I will say the Vikings are a great team. They're an underrated team. They're a sleeper team, in my opinion. They are going to make the playoffs in a wild card fashion, though, because the division is going to be won by the Green Bay Packers.
No.
I'm not saying the Vikings are bad. I just
no
don't
one
think
said it though.
The Vikings are going to be a great team.
You asked me, what do you think's the problem with Aaron Rodgers? I never said that. I said nothing about Aaron Rodgers. But I'm telling you, I don't think the Green Bay Packers are bad. I just think that they're not better than the Vikings this year. They aren't. On paper, you said it yourself. On paper, they're not. But so why can't they beat the Packers? Why?
Because on the Packers is a bad man named Aaron Rodgers. Aaron freaking Rodgers.
Right, if you could tell me one season,
Aaron Rodgers.
I'll honestly shut up. Right? If you could tell me one season where Aaron Rodgers did not have a really good receiver, every single time he dominated this for the amount of time that he's been dominating this freaking division, then I'll honestly shut up. But every single season so far that I can recall, Aaron Rodgers has had a receiver that's been rely on.
Randall Cobb, he had Jordy Nelson, he
had no one this year.
Adams.
Alan Lazard? What are you talking about, bro?
I just think it's people are making a bigger fuss about it. I think it's a big loss losing Devontae Adams, obviously, but I just don't think it's as big as people think. But I forgot to put up. We got a comment from Eric Hines says, "I got the Bills. Unfortunately, I think the hunger. That hunger is still in there. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen is putting on a statement year this year.
Yeah,
MVPs. If I had to go into my MVP selection that I think whatever.
It to the mind of David Rodriguez.
3 players to watch for MVP: Josh Allen, Derek Carr. Oh, and do I say it? Lamar Jackson.
Oh,
yes. Those are 3 guys to watch out for MVP.
And
if they are in those top 3, expect their team to be number 1 in whatever division. They're on the AFC. If you realize that.
That's scary.
They're on the AFC. If I had to put a top 5, if we want to do it for fun, I would go obviously no order. Derek Carr, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I would go Tom Brady because he never
really
last season. Yeah, Tom Brady. He led the league in passing yards.
Well, he should have won. We both thought we should have won last year.
And then if I had to put one more,
I got one.
You got one?
I don't know.
Say it.
Derrick Henry.
I mean, we could put Derrick Henry, but I don't know. I think there's a lot.
Last year, if he didn't get hurt, he would win MVP.
Yeah, he was on track to win that. But who else am I missing? Christian
McCaffrey. No, okay. Patrick Mahomes, maybe.
I would say Aaron Rodgers, but the receivers is I don't know if he's gonna be top 5.
Maybe Justin Herbert.
I was saying maybe Justin Herbert makes that leap, but Aaron Rodgers or Justin Herbert at 5. I would go with either one. I'd be comfortable with that. But that's mine.
All right, but yeah, I have bad games winning that game.
We got another one from AJ. Say, bro, I'll go on the Packers for that game and catch the ball. LOL. This comment.
Dude, yo,
all you gotta do is catch the ball.
That's all you gotta do, but they're struggling to. That's the problem. They're struggling to.
Hey, listen. One thing I learned is
granted it's practice, but sorry, continue.
Good teams find a way. Good players find a way. Aaron Rodgers will find a way. And if you did, the reason why I like Aaron Rodgers so much, bro, is the fact that obviously if you didn't check him out, and if you are an Aaron Rodgers lover, pause. Go check it out on the Joe Rogan podcast. He talks about literally his life, his NFL career, and how he got concussions, and they just told him to go back in the game and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. But
listen, wait. First of all, did you see that comment already before we pull it up? Don't pull it up yet. You saw that comment? We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. But what's it called? Really quick, I do agree that great players always find a way, but there's sometimes great players don't sometimes it just doesn't work out
because of the situation they're in.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for that reason, Vikings number 1, Packers number 2.
Obviously, we'll see what happens week 1. See if Aaron Rodgers put a statement game. Last week in week 1, he versus the Saints, and he had a poopy game. So, and he went on to have an MVP type of caliber season.
That is very true. Yeah, he ended up winning MVP. Oh
yeah.
My god.
He threw, I think, 2 interceptions that game.
Trash. And
for the rest of the season, he threw 2. In the next 16 games, he threw 2 more. Insane. But we got another one from AJ. Don't hate on Christian McCaffrey, bro. Panthers for Super Bowl.
Hey,
Is there Mr. Motivations in the chat right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. AJ, if you don't know, we have a regular around here. His name's Mr. Motivations. He's actually a Panthers fan as well. He's from North Carolina, so you can, if he was ever in here, you guys can relate. But yeah, nah. I'm not gonna wish no injury on anyone because I hate that's a serious thing for athletes. But I'm just gonna say this here.
You're not wishing it. You're just stating the obvious.
CMC might, ACL,
Listen,
MCL.
listen. Oh my gosh. Oh
Achilles.
my gosh. Why are we having
They name the rest. Like the dude might get hurt again.
guys? Why are we having this conversation? I need to find it. Right here.
Insane player, but bro, you got the most thing that you should be worried about right now is CMC staying healthy. Not even winning games. Just keep that man healthy. That's all you need to do.
Yo, CMC in the last 2 years combined has played 10 games out of a potential 34.
Get out of here.
That is insane. Now I will give you credit. CMC when he is at healthy, he's insane. That team is absolutely playoff worthy because he can really carry a team like that.
Are they?
Because Baker Mayfield, I think he's not.
Who's in the division?
I'm
forgetting.
The Bucks,
Saints.
No,
that's
Falcons. Yeah,
Falcons.
Bucks, Saints,
Wait,
Falcons.
Saints. Yeah, I'm bugging.
And the Panthers. They can slip into a wild card spot. It's the NFC. Let's be honest. They could be one of those teams. I think Baker could do enough.
Maybe
to be consistent.
Yeah.
Their defense is really good, but it all depends on Christian McCaffrey. I think for this team, because if he gets injured, he doesn't have the productivity that he has in 2019, 2018 season. You're in for a long ride. But I just don't think that he will because I think he's going to get injured. It's in his DNA, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
The last 2 years, he only played 10 games, guys.
Nah, saying injuries in a man's DNA is crazy.
It's just sad. He's got to do knees over toes, I swear.
Knees over toes.
I don't wish. I like how he plays. He's a really talented guy. But the thing is, if you're not on the field, how are you going to help your team win? And that's just, I think, I don't know if he's going to get injured, but I don't know.
Literally, that's all you can say. All you can say is I don't know. But I will say,
because we said the same thing last year when he got injured the first time, and when he got injured in 2020, people were like, "Oh, he's gonna come back. He's gonna be great." And guess what? He played 7 games, and he got injured again. So I don't know what to expect. Same thing with Saquon.
AJ just said, I'm just hoping for playoffs. Listen,
I think he potentially could make playoffs.
It's a potential. I think right now, in my opinion, if CMC stays healthy, I still think it's a little bit of a reach. It's not as much as if he doesn't stay healthy. But I think regardless, I don't think you guys are going to finish last in the division. That's what I wanted to say. I think the Falcons have that on lock.
I mean, if we really want to go over the conferences in the NFC, can the Panthers realistically make the playoffs? And if we look at it, we'll look at the divisions. We got Dallas, Giants, Phillies, and Commanders.
Dallas and Philly.
You got.
Well, we'll go Dallas first.
Okay, so you got Dallas winning the division.
Yeah.
Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota.
I
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay. Carolina, Atlanta, Saints, and Tampa Bay Bucks.
Tampa Bay.
And then NFC West, San Francisco 49ers, Cardinals, Rams, and Seattle Seahawks.
Rams.
Okay.
That's the 4.
Those are the 4 teams. We got the Rams, we got the Vikings, we got the Bucks, and Dallas Cowboys. Now we have 3 more spots. 3 more spots. 3 more spots for playoffs to make the wild card. So now we look at it. Can the Giants make the wild card? Can the Eagles or the Washington Commanders?
See, are we gonna go through all 4 and then decide what the 3 are?
Yeah, you can say no.
Okay.
Division.
But that's what I need to hear the all 4 and then make the decision. That's
okay. So Giants, Eagles, Washington Commanders, Bears, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers.
Wait, no, that's too many at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, go by division. But I'm saying go all the divisions and then we'll decide the 3.
Okay, NFC East. The okay, so you got Eagles taking that one, potentially making a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
NFC North, Green Bay, Chicago, or Detroit.
Green Bay
Bay's taking that. So we got one more spot left.
Yeah,
pretty much. And then we go NFC South. We got Cardinals. No, not Cardinals. We got Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, and New Orleans Saints.
Me personally, if it was going to be someone out of the division, it would be the Saints. But we have to wait for the last division.
And the last one is the 49ers, Cardinals, and Seattle. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got the Cardinals.
Panthers aren't making the playoffs.
I don't think they are. Even if you gotta think about it, they have to be second in the division. They're not getting first, right? They're gonna have to be second, and then on top of it, that last division has the potential for 3 teams to come out of there. 49ers and the freaking Cardinals.
Yeah, that could pretty much take it all.
The Eagles are good this year.
Yeah, we got a comment from so I don't think the Panthers are gonna make it. I'm sorry, but if Christian McCaffrey goes off, potentially they can slip in at a 7.
Potentially.
But next one, Eagles win their division in my opinion.
I don't think
I'm
it's crazy.
done with people saying.
I knew you
No,
were
I'm
gonna-
done with people saying this. I'm so sorry. The Eagles are not winning the division. The Washington Commanders are not winning the division. The Dallas Cowboys are not winning the division. The New York Giants are winning the division, ladies and gentlemen. I swear, if I hear one more thing, oh, the Eagles are really good this season. Oh, they got AJ Brown. Oh, Jalen Hurts is gonna have a great season. He probably will have a great season. I'm not wishing that any harm. I think he probably will. But the matter of fact is, and don't even mention
no.
Dallas Cowboys in this statement. They have their offensive line is terrible right now. They have injuries at wide receiver right now, even though they still have CD Lamb. It's still good for them. But I just don't think they're gonna have the same productivity. So I don't think Cowboys are gonna win the division. It's gonna be Eagles or Giants. And in my opinion, I think Giants have potential of winning it. Saquon Barkley is another CMC type of thing. Saquon Barkley, if he pops off, they're going to make a playoff spot this season.
Yo, guys, spam up the prayer hands in the chat right now, because this is what I have to go through every single time we do the podcast. This guy legitimately, with all chest, just said the Giants are winning the division.
That's pretty much the only
Who's
one.
your starting quarterback?
Mr. Daniel Jones.
Okay, so
Who's our running back? Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Who's our wide receiver? Kenny Galladay.
Wow.
Darius Slayton.
Kenny
Sterling
Galladay.
Shepard.
Why? That's a knee slapper, my guy. Kenny Galladay.
Knee slapper.
I'm so nervous about
Our
Kenny.
defense is pretty solid. We're probably middle pack. That's probably our good bright
Dude,
spot of the whole
you
team.
guys are not better than the Eagles. You're not. You wasn't better. Yo, you wasn't better than the Eagles last year. And y'all and the Eagles didn't even have AJ Brown then.
Well, first off, Saquon was injured.
Okay, but still, bro.
I say he's a big part of that.
Oh, but like, you really think Saquon?
Just accept it. No, I can't
It's
wait.
either the Eagles
I
or the
can't.
Cowboys.
I
It's
can't
either the
wait,
Eagles or the
guys.
Cowboys.
I can't wait until the
Eagles
fact.
or Cowboys.
I can't wait
Eagles
to
or
the fact.
Cowboys.
And they can't repeat division titles, so it has to be the Eagles
Of
because they
Fri-
haven't done that since I think 2003.
And according to everybody, Aaron Rodgers can't be defeated in his division. But I have the Vikings winning anyway, so I don't care. I'm going Cowboys.
And that's why I have the Giants winning. I don't care.
That's no.
It's the
No, but there's a
similar thing.
difference. There's like logic behind mine. There's no logic behind that.
There's a lot of logic.
There's no way you think that the Giants are better than either one.
Bro, I can't wait until we're in week 8. It's halfway through the season, and then all of a sudden the Giants are in first with a record of 5-3. I'm gonna laugh.
I'm laughing now.
But we got a comment from AJ says when D Hop comes back though, fantasy gonna go crazy. Oh my gosh, he's on the
D-Hop.
yeah. Oh, he
sleeping.
does?
Yeah, he has D-Hop sleeping on his team.
Do you?
Yeah, let me fix it really quick.
You have D Hop? Wow, he's just waiting. He has like what 6-game suspension.
Yeah. And he's
When he comes back, he's gonna put Kyler Murray's gonna utilize him as a lot. But
yeah, no, that's a very good. Like, I was afraid to pick him up in the fantasy.
I wasn't gonna pick him up. I think 6
Yeah.
games is too much for me. But we got another one from Philly Hines, thumbs up and laughing emojis, and then AJ said prayer hands. Guys, it's called hope. It's called hope.
Dude,
That's all I'm gonna say.
thank you for the prayer hands, AJ.
You gotta act like it's not that big of a deal.
Yo, you saying the Giants are winning that division is crazy. That's like
Out of all the divisions and the difficulty, this is the best division. This is the NFC least. This is what they call them. There's teams that are not good. Why can't the Giants win?
bro.
Daniel Jones has a great season.
No.
Quarterback.
No.
If Daniel Jones puts like a Kirk Cousins season and Saquon Barkley goes off,
Then you have a chance. But this is all if buts and maybes. We know what the Dallas
I
Cowboys can do.
absolutes.
What's it called? We know what the Dallas Cowboys can do. We know what the freaking we know what the Eagles can do, but now they just added AJ Brown, right? Now, but we don't know really what the Giants can do. I mean, we do, but they're not good. Like, that's what we know them for. They're not good. They're not a good football team.
Guys, in the chat right now, I want you guys to be honest. Who has a better chance? Because me and Eric have a bet on this right now. I say that the Jets and Giants making the Super Bowl, either one, is a better shot than the Baltimore Ravens making the Super Bowl. And also, Knives was in on it too. Knives was in on it too. He said that the Lions as well have a better shot than the Ravens, Jets, and Giants.
There's no way you actually believe that. You don't. Yeah, you
do.
don't.
I swear, I actually do.
Look at me right now in the
No, I
eyes.
do.
No. We'll get to this comment. Look at me right now in my eyes and tell me, I believe the Lions and the Jets. Not Lions. I believe the Jets and the Giants have a better chance of making the Super Bowl than the Ravens this year.
I think the Jets and Giants.
No.
What?
I believe
the Jets and Giants will make the Super Bowl over the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Better shot.
There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real.
You got pranked. Oh my god.
Nah. Clip that right now.
I can't
Oh my
wait until
gosh.
that comes true. But the Eagles O-line with AJ Brown, Devonta Smith. I'm sorry. Gogurt. I love his last name. Jalen Hurts running, and them being one of the best rushing teams last year. Like I don't know how they aren't first.
I understand that like you think that they like that's a good take. I just personally believe that the Cowboys are still gonna be able to get it done because the Cowboys, Cowboys are gonna be Cowboys. They're gonna be like decent in the off season, not the off season, regular season. Then come playoffs, they're just gonna shite the bed. It's just
If the Giants don't come in first, the Eagles will. I don't have no belief.
so. In other words, David believes that
the Eagles will be coming in first. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go Cowboys.
I don't think Cowboys. I think they have a rough start of the season with the offensive line.
Dang, if the Cowboys come second, that's bad for their organization. Like they're
Second.
like, oh no!
Wait! Why are we sleeping on the Commanders? Could Carson Wentz have an MVP season? Imagine Carson Wentz leads this team to
Carson Wentz, it's scary Terry.
A 13-4 season.
Carson Wentz and scary Terry.
Oh my gosh, I would be dumbfounded.
Yeah. If the Washington Commanders were top that division, I just stopped watching football.
That's insane.
This sucks. At that point, the freaking Lions are going to the Super Bowl. Where's lives?
But I got one more topic to get into, ladies and gentlemen, and it's also Donovan Mitchell related.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. We discussed it last episode, but we really didn't go into depth because the trade was recently happened that day. So now that we have everything, we already read you the details. Let's go into depth on where this Cavaliers team with their lineup could potentially be. Oh my gosh. We got to
Thank you.
You want to read it?
Sorry, Dave. Ravens has a better chance than the Eagles. Ravens have a better chance than the Eagles than Jets. Maybe the Giants than Detroit. If those are the only choices, but Dallas trumps rate. What?
Dallas over Ravens?
What?
No, I can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
No.
Are you kidding?
No, we're not doing this.
Dallas over Ravens. Who are the Dallas Cowboys are you scared of?
Oh,
no. This is no. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen right now. That's blasphemy. That's horrendous.
Oh gosh.
What? Dallas? Oh my god. Are we being serious?
I mean, you have them winning the division, so you speak of them highly.
Bro, they're getting booted first round.
Like last year?
Yes. They're booted first round.
But
I can pick them fraudulent pick, honestly. I'm not going to.
You can pick them every single year as a fraudulent pick. Like, that's so unfair. Like,
I'm 2-0, by the way.
Yeah, yes. And he has to pick one this season, actually.
Oh, but I wait like the first couple games.
Yeah.
See who's the best
first
one.
Week or two, yeah. So basically, going back on Donovan Mitchell. Okay, we have to discuss where the Cavaliers sit at this point because the lineups are set. I have NBA Stream on my phone right now. Shout out to them on Instagram.
Yeah,
and we have the potential lineup set up for this team. So let me read it for you and everyone in there. Darius Garland at point guard. Donovan Mitchell at shooting guard.
No.
Karis LeVert at small forward.
No.
Evan Mobley at power forward.
No.
And Jared Allen at center.
Who allowed this?
It's not even the best part.
I hate the Knicks. You could have had this. I'd rather.
Well, we could have. We traded a lot.
The team would have been as good as if you would have traded for Donovan Mitchell, the Knicks wouldn't have been as good as if he was on the freaking Cavs. The Cavs are dangerous. This
is why they're dangerous. This is also because of their bench. Ricky Rubio at point guard. Isaac Okoro at shooting guard. CD Osman at small forward.
He's Chetty. But
Chetty.
Whatever. It's the same thing.
Turkish?
I don't know.
Kevin Love at power forward, which is a big key as well. And also Robin Lopez at center.
He's done. It's done. They're top 5 seed.
If I go back into the archives in the previous episodes, we did where we potentially think the Cleveland Cavaliers will sit.
It's done.
And that was before the Donovan Mitchell trade. Now, after I had the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I think you agree with me. Oh, you had them at 7th.
They were playing.
They were playing. I had the Cleveland Cavaliers at 8th as a play-in team. That was before the Donovan Mitchell trade. Now, after the Donovan Mitchell's trade,
so stupid.
Where are we putting them, Eric? Where are we putting the Cleveland Cavaliers, my friend?
I spoke the conference right now. I'm just gonna go through the conference. Not the trash teams. I'm just gonna go through the teams that like.
I trash you.
I think that they are better than the Raptors. I think they're better than the Bulls. I think they're better than the 76ers. As of right now, I think they are better than the Nets.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know what the Nets can give me right now. If Ben Simmons performs, yeah. But if not, I'm gonna take the Cavs. AJ said Cavs in the 5 spot, in my opinion, right? And I think I think they can. This is a tough. I think they can possibly edge the Heat, but the thing is, it all comes based off. I would give it to the Heat as of right now. No, I want to give it to the Cavs. I'm going to give it to the Cavs, but as of right now, I give it to the Heat because they have team chemistry. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, right? But as of right now, those are the teams I just listed. The Hawks, yeah. Hornets, yeah. The rest goes, yeah. The only teams I don't think they're better than, honestly, is the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's only 2 teams. I agree with that.
Dude.
Those 2 teams are the only 2 teams that I feel like have better chemistry, and they've proven it that they are a better all-around team than the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But the thing is, like, I'm not saying the Cavs are going to be a 3rd seed this year, but 5, 4, we can't talk lower than that, bro. They're not a playing team.
That's the thing.
They're
The
not a
Cleveland
playing
Cavaliers
team.
with Donovan Mitchell are no longer a play-in team. We said the same thing about the New York Knicks. If the New York Knicks got Donovan
They
Mitchell,
wouldn't be a
and they
playing
have a
team.
worse lineup than the Cleveland Cavaliers, in my opinion. And we said that if they added Donovan Mitchell to the New York Knicks, they were automatically a top 6 team. Now you put him on a Cleveland Cavs team that has more talent than the New York Knicks squad. You add him, Donovan Mitchell goes into the shooting guard spot. The only thing you can argue is their experience. They are a young team. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert is also very young. Darius Garland, they don't really have no playoff experience. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell does.
And he's nasty in the playoffs.
But will that be enough? Who knows? But as of right now, regular season, I have to say they're better than the Chicago Bulls. They are better than the Atlanta Hawks. They are better than the Charlotte Hornets. They're better than the New York Knicks. They are better than the Toronto Raptors.
That's enough.
They are better than the 76ers. The only 2 teams, and I think that they're better than the Miami Heat. The only 2 teams that I can argue is like what you said, the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks are the only 2 teams that I don't think the Cleveland Cavs are better.
The Heat and them are like neck and neck.
I think the Heat, yeah, they're pretty much similar teams. They both have good defense.
They
Mobley and Jared
do.
Allen.
The only difference is the Heat have more chemistry. That's it. And they're
And if
older.
Only thing is if Jimmy Butler can go off and play like
And he
play
can.
off Jimmy Butler
He can.
in the regular season. Yeah.
So
We have a comment from AJ. Nets, Sixers, Bucks, Cavs, Boston, Heat, top 6 for me. Atlanta and Bucks come out of the play-in. The Bulls, sorry. Bulls come out of the play-in. So he has the Nets. Hopefully this is not in order.
no, it's not. No, it can't be. It can't be.
The Nets, Sixers, Cavs. The Nets, Sixers, Bucks, Cavs, Boston, and Heat in the top 6. I think that's pretty much what we had.
That's accurate.
Pretty much what we had. Oh, it's off.
It's done now. What's it called? You can go webcam. Guys, give us 2 seconds. We just gotta switch to our webcam because our camera always dies.
Love it.
Our camera always dies, but like y'all used to this by now.
Y'all ready for this?
I can unplug this, right?
Yeah.
But just give us 2 seconds. But basically, like we were both saying, like the Cavs, I have them finishing. Dude, the only teams I think they're gonna finish above. Dude, they're nasty. They're nasty. It's hard to really like think about it, but I truly have them. Oh, AJ said it's not in order, but I truly have them finishing the lowest 5th. The lowest. I could really see them finishing 4th or 3rd. The East is cracked though.
Oh.
Hi, David.
Wrong camera.
Should I put myself up there? No, I'm kidding.
If you want.
No, I can't. You have to do it, but don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, let's see.
Just give us 2 seconds. Make
All
sure
right.
you guys share the show. Yeah, I'll fix it.
All right.
This way. Or is it back?
More to you that way. You should be good, yeah.
It's out of focus.
Hi.
Hi.
Hold up. There we go. We're good.
There it is. Why is it? Should I turn the lights off?
I don't know. Let me put on a light. Is that better?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, yeah, we can rock with
Yeah.
this. We'll rock like this for the rest of the show.
But he also said not in order. Okay.
But yeah, the Cavs are scary. Cavs are scary this year.
That is a scary group. That is a scary group. But we basically said it. They're definitely top 6 worthy. They are a scary team. They provide shooting. They have a young core. I think their whole team is with each other for another 3 more years. I think that's scary. They have great defense with Evan Mobley.
The
and
Cavs are gonna be filthy. And like, give me. Then after this season, next season it's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be scary.
Regular season's all fun and nice though. You can finish top 6, potentially get a home court advantage. But the real question is, what are you going to do when the lights are the brightest in the playoffs? And how far do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to go? Semi-conference finals?
I think they might. I think because they have no playoff experience and in the playoff, they kind of choked too. Because I think they should have made the playoffs last year. I would have them if Donovan Mitchell can scrape them to the second round. That's it. I wouldn't have them anything farther than that. I don't think they're ready. Yeah. The year after though, get ready.
Yeah, the year after. I think this year, I think the team's still young.
Yeah.
And if you have teams like the Bucks, Celtics, the Heat, who have more experience, even 76ers could potentially be up there. The Nets as well. Teams that have more experience in them. I think that's where the Cleveland Cavaliers falter, and that's why I say second round most. I think they beat their first round matchup, but second round is when it gets a little, because that's when you verse teams like Heat, Bucks, 76ers, Nets. That's when they all advance. So yeah, we'll see what happens though. So sum it up, Cleveland Cavaliers are going to finish top 6 in the conference, Eastern Conference, with Donovan Mitchell recently acquired.
There it is, man.
Why do you have to blow it up like that? The New York Knicks had it seemed like they had it in the palm of their hands.
Terrible.
It seemed like the New York Knicks had it in the palm of their hands, and it just slipped away for some reason.
Hold up, Dave. There was a trade in our league. You want me to read it?
Do it.
Oh my god, it was freaking again.
No, it's not with me because I didn't trade with nobody.
Your boys got Austin Eckler. Thank you, AJ. No, I'm playing. I just saw it really quick. Let's see. Me and Davis had a trade in our league. Lil Sets just trade. It was with AJ. Oh my god, Lil Sets. You got Brees Hall and Michael Pittman Jr. and AJ got Aaron Jones and AJ Brown.
Michael Pittman can be great. I think he can have a good season this year.
Good trade.
I think it's solid.
I'd give the edge to AJ.
Me too.
Because of Aaron Jones and Brees Hall.
But Pittman could be something.
Wow, AJ, you heard it here. I don't know if you're still in the podcast or not because you're making the trade. But what's it called? You heard it here, bud. I will give you the edge on that one. But yeah.
But one more quick thing I want to discuss. I guess we're going 2 hours today. But Lonzo Ball is not ready for the start of the season. Lonzo for the Chicago Bulls. He's been out. Oh, Zach's in here too.
What's up? What's good, Zach? Zach, I don't think you lost the trade, but I think AJ might have it by a little bit, but it's not.
I think Pittman can go off.
Yeah, it's a good trade. It's a good
trade
for
the potential. And AJ said,
"He for it." He said, "I Chihuahua." Yo, what the heck? Yo. He said, "Yo, you
forced me, bro."
Yo, AJ beat him up until he did it.
He took his phone and just did the trade.
AJ said, "Give me that, bro."
And then just texted Randy's like, "You better get this stuff done."
Oh my god!
But real quick about Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls. He is doubtful for the start of the season. He's been out since January of last season with the initial recovery time of 6 to 8 weeks. He was out with a knee injury. So many people out with knee injuries, bro. It's absolutely insane. But what do you think about this? Does this really affect the Chicago Bulls, or is it not really?
No, it affects the Chicago. I know Ayo Dosunmu is a good I think he's a good point guard, but they signed Lonzo for a reason. You know what I mean?
Lonzo's not a terrible player.
Lonzo's a good player. He's a good player to have, and like they need that. And to have Ayo Dosunmu come off the bench and run that second unit would be a lot better. But Lonzo, bro, like that's bad for his career in general.
Yeah,
like he can't be out this long, man. They need him. If they get Lonzo back. I mean, granted, I don't think the Bulls get any that much better than most teams in the East, but now he clicked all the buttons. What's it called? That's basically it. I think that's just tough for Lonzo. I wouldn't even be worried about the Bulls. It's more just tough for Lonzo.
Oh my gosh! I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I gotta pull it up first. The Chicago Bulls, they are in big trouble. They are in big trouble because it showed last season when Lonzo Ball was out, especially in the playoffs. They did not really do anything. They were lacking a guard depth, and it showed. The Chicago Bulls finished in the 6th spot. They had a great regular season. They finished with a record of 46-36. DeMar DeRozan was having MVP type caliber season last year in the regular season. Fell off during the playoffs. So did Vucevic. So did Zach LaVine. I think the Chicago Bulls are a playing team. Obviously, I think they're a playing team. If probably 9s and 10s. They're gonna.
Whoa, that's crazy.
No, listen.
9 and 10 is
This
crazy.
team, I think the New York Knicks are better than the Chicago Bulls.
Heck,
I think the Charlotte Hornets are better than the Chicago Bulls.
you're bugging.
I think the Atlanta Hawks are better than the Chicago Bulls.
Who? Miles Bridges? He's behind bars. No,
He's not
get
behind
out of
bars,
here,
bro.
Yeah.
They're not behind bars. But I just think the Chicago Bulls, what they showed me in the playoffs, scared me.
Yeah, the fact
Scared
that
me.
they
DeMar
showed you,
DeRozan got shut down.
the fact that they showed you something in the playoffs should be enough.
They didn't show me anything in the playoffs.
But no one else could show you anything else in the playoffs because it wasn't there.
Yeah, but they didn't prove. They didn't produce when the light shined the brightest.
You have them 9 and 10.
I have them 9 and 10.
No,
Going into a playing spot. I think the Charlotte Hornets are better than Atlanta. Because look at this. Look at this. If we really want to get into this, ready?
let's get into it.
If we put it into standing by standing, I have Milwaukee Bucks number 1, Boston Celtics number 2.
Okay.
We'll go Cleveland Cavs at 3, Miami Heat at 4, Brooklyn Nets at 5, 76ers at 6. Okay.
Wait. Okay.
76ers 6. Toronto at 7, Hawks at 8, Hornets at 9, maybe Chicago Bulls at 9, the New York Knicks at 10. Guys, I'm telling you, it's very possible. The Chicago Bulls have not done anything really big in the offseason, and they're going to pay for it. They're going to be a team that's going to fall playing team in 9 and 10s. Just watch.
The Chicago question of the day, y'all that are listening right now, are the Chicago Bulls a 9 and 10 a seeded team this year? What the?
Yeah, it's surprising that this Cleveland Cavs trade messed everything up. Raptors at 7, Hawks at 8, and they still got the DeJounte Murray, bro.
I mean, the Hawks at 8. It's gonna be between the. Oh my God, they're a playing team.
Yeah. So
Nah.
look at this. They traded for Vucevic. They gave up 1st-round picks. They got Lonzo Ball. Obviously, they got DeMar DeRozan in free agency a couple of years back. All this to basically be a playing team. It's funny.
Oh my God, Lonzo really. Can we talk about Lonzo really quick? He's a bust, right? Can we confirm that? He was number.
They put that.
They're
They're not putting that trade through. That's crazy, man.
They're not.
That is similar trade.
Vetoed?
That's not fair.
Oh my God, Randy vetoing is crazy.
We need democracy.
No, wait, what?
And then Zach said he forced me. LOL.
Yo, what's it called? They're vetoing that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's an even trade.
Fair.
That's a pretty
A
even
lot of
trade.
potential on Brees Hall and.
By the way, if you're in the show right now, make sure again, just share the show. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's all your friends and your family. I love talking about sports. And if you don't like,
Is my water?
yeah,
That's
all
all right,
right,
cool.
You said Google or cool? It's not like you said Google.
Okay, cool. I said okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
What? The Bulls are a playing team. All right, sorry. That's the Bulls are. Shout out to the Bull fans out there. Wait, that's what I want to talk about. Lonzo, you picked number 2, right? Number 2.
Yes.
After JT.
Yeah, he got picked by the Los Angeles Lakers.
He's been such a bust when you think about it.
He has, but he's improved a lot.
He's improved a lot, but
nothing like a number 2 spot.
He's not Oh no, not after JT. After Markelle Fultz.
Yes, and then it went.
He's even more of a bust.
Celtics had the 3rd pick, and they picked JT.
He's even more of a bust. Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
We got a comment from Zach. Said,
the Bulls might be. You can read. Sorry.
Yo, the Bulls might be crazy, bro. Lonzo and Zach LaVine are nice, and DeMar was so nice in the season last year.
There is no Lonzo. Lonzo doesn't exist.
He's doubtful for the start of the season.
He's done.
Yes, they look good, but if you look at the other teams ahead of them, Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, Bucks, 76ers, Nets, Toronto Raptors, Atlanta Hawks. There's a lot of teams that I think are a lot better team-wise than the Chicago Bulls.
They vetoed it. I just saw it. I just saw the email.
Yeah,
they vetoed it.
So
I didn't think they were actually going to. Wow, that's crazy.
I thought it was a fair trade. But yeah, so the Chicago Bulls, hot take or not, Chicago Bulls are going to finish 9th or 10th this season.
Wow, you put that in perspective.
That's what I do, man.
That's insane. That's insane.
But that is all I have for that quick little her segments or topics today. I was worried because I didn't feel like we had a lot of topics, but this might be the magic number. This might be the magic number.
What was it?
Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6.
He said the Bulls 7th. Zach said Bulls 7th.
You're telling me that they're better than the Toronto Raptors and the Hawks?
It's bro. Come on, like I don't understand. AJ's
You're
sick.
so mad about this trade. I
AJ,
don't understand either.
if we was on the podcast, I'd come in and I'd defend you, but I can't right now because we gotta be professional. But what's it called?
That's unfair.
Okay, yo, save my boy AJ. I would say this much though. I think that they can be better than the Raptors. I think they can be better than the Hawks. We don't even know what the Hawks are
Scotty
really.
Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet,
But they
Gary
can
Trent Jr.
They can be. They still can be better than them.
This team, Toronto Raptors finished 5th.
They finished above them.
5th above them.
Oh my god, they start off bad too.
And Scotty Barnes is going into his second year.
Nah, the Bulls are finished. The Bulls are finished.
And Zach said, yes. DeMar is mad nice, and Levine and Lonzo. Oh,
Lonzo was literally hurt. What are you talking about?
They are great players. I'm not discrediting them, but if you look at the other better competition in front of them, I think it's just a no-brainer.
Underrated center. I forgot who their center is.
Vucevic.
Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. I was thinking only thing I could pop in my mind was Patrick Williams for some reason. I was having
No, he's a good player too.
He's a good player.
Very good player.
Oh, the freaking Raptors are better than them.
We're looking at Toronto at 7, Atlanta Hawks at 8.
Well, I would say they could be better than the Atlanta Hawks because we don't know what
they
Atlanta
could potentially be. But I have my boy DeJounte Murray, and I don't go against that. DeJounte.
I mean, all we see is freaking prime highlights of them throwing alley-oops to body people.
That doesn't mean anything. I hate that.
Oh my god!
But I also have New York Knicks finishing 9 or 10. So either Charlotte Hornets, bye
10.
Bye. Either Charlotte Hornets or bye. Chicago Bulls or bye.
I don't understand why we're still sleeping on the Wizards. That's my thing.
Yo, this Eastern Conference is looking nice.
It goes deep. The Eastern Conference goes deep.
He said, but the Hawks are going to be a scary team, bro.
Exactly.
It's
really he's realizing it now.
Yeah,
he's realizing it. I don't think, but other than the Wizards, after the Wizards, I think every other team is bad.
Yeah, you got the Pacers, you got Detroit Pistons, and the Orlando Magic.
That's literally it. But what's it called? The
Top
Wizards
11.
are good. Like, why are we sleeping on them?
They are good, but if you look at everyone else above them, are they really?
I think the Wizards can finish above the Knicks this year. I think they can. Bradley Beal, when he plays, he's one of the top scorers in the league.
It's not like he gave me Justin Jefferson. I gave him Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, like it's not that serious. I don't know why they did that. What's it called?
Randy's tight. That's why. Wow. No, he wanted to trade for Michael Pittman, so he's like, no.
That's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why. Randy said, dude, El Kamish. What's it called? What I'm saying is this though. When Bradley Beal was in the league, right? He was the top scorer, like in the league.
Yes, he was a great scorer. Yes, 100%.
Like when you have a player like that on your team,
no, he's a game changer. But I'm just looking at everyone else ahead of them, full team.
I'm saying Knicks.
Knicks are better.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
But we got a comment from AJ Pistons. That's all you call them scary. I mean, they have a great young team, but they're nowhere near playoff worthy.
They just lost Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, but they have a young team.
They're all right.
I think Jaden Ivey's gonna have a great game. Not great game.
But
great season.
They're more of like just like a team that just.
Keegan Murray and Jaden Ivey might be potential rookie of the year contenders.
Are we just gonna forget about Paolo?
No, he's definitely top 3 right there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, Chet! Oh my gosh, oh, he's so great.
That's what Chet. Oh,
I mean, he weighs 90 pounds. The Lakers at 9th. LOL.
Lakers 9th, baby.
Poor Lakers.
Oh my god.
Lakers have shown no improvement. They're gonna stay in the same position. Might make a play-in if they're fun. But let's go into. I got 2 big deal, not big deals, if you don't mind. And the first one I want to get into, big deal, not big deal. Serena Williams loses in the 3rd round of the U.S. Open, so now she's eliminated, and that was her last tournament in her tennis career. So that's the last time we saw Serena Williams. Big deal, not a big deal.
Big deal, man. Shout out to Serena, man. Oh my gosh, you definitely have paved the way for a bunch of young superstars that are gonna be coming through. Obviously, yeah. What's it called? But shout out to you, man. You are truly a legend of the game and truly a legend in sports in general.
In women's sports.
Even women's sports, regular sports, like your name will always be remembered. You are truthfully like one of the biggest like icons.
I mean, everyone around the world knew who Serena Williams was.
This week at least, you knew that what was going on. Like everyone knew what was going on in tennis. It was Serena Williams.
Basically brought American tennis back up to where it
So,
deserved to
yeah.
be. Like it used to be a European thing, and then Serena Williams was like, "Yeah, not about that."
Bro.
So she impacted women's tennis. She impacted women's sports. Definitely in the Mount Rushmore of women's sports. But as a guy, obviously, I really don't watch a lot of women's sports. I watch women's soccer. I think that's interesting. USA women's soccer is good, but I don't really watch it as much as I do the men. She made it so interesting for me to watch that I can just sit there and watch Serena Williams over pretty much any men's guy, any men's team, any men's tennis. It's insane. She made it fun to say that, and it's
She's
sad.
amazing.
And it's sad that she is It is sad that she is
She's gonna go.
she's gonna go, but
Yeah, I wanted the Cinderella story, but it is what it is. But anyway, sometimes you
Sorry.
just know full sentence.
sorry, Serena.
Sometimes,
Serena, great career.
Serena, great freaking
We
career.
love you, Serena.
Thank you for full sending it,
Can
Serena.
we have you on the
Thank you.
podcast?
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
well,
Thank
stop it.
God, thank you.
Calm down.
Thank you.
I don't know why you're happy about
I
it.
don't care.
It's
Thank
not
you.
a big of a deal. We're not talking about Serena. It's something else. Inside joke. But next one, big deal. Not
Yes, blew my mind.
big deal. Not a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Judge has 54 home runs. He just hit one today. Only needs 7 more to tie Roger Maris for the American League record of 61.
Big deal.
Not a big deal.
Big deal. I'll keep it short and sweet, honestly. Aaron Judge, we already know he's a baller. He's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So Aaron Judge,
You're not that guy, bud.
he's
not that guy.
He's
He's
that
that guy,
He's
though.
that guy. Now, what's it called? Aaron Judge, shout out to you, man. You truly are gunning for Aaron's space, bro. What's it called? What's it called? I would say Aaron Judge, you know, he's definitely gunning for that MVP. Not even wait, oh my god, I'm brain farting.
Don't fart.
Their conference. American
League.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Oh my god. Did you see the gears turning in my head? I was like, American.
Yes, you got it. You got it.
What's it called? Aaron Judge is MVP, no Ohtani.
That's what I had to say.
I think that Ohtani deserves it more, but Aaron Judge will get it because his team is better. Where's that?
The lights flickered. I'm gonna
Zach
AJ. I agree with you 1000%. This is where I was gonna get on. 54 home runs. Needs 7 more to tie Roger Maris for 61. When's the last time we've seen a home run record like this be broken?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Since 1961, when Roger Maris hit 61
I wasn't even
home runs.
born.
Exactly.
I wasn't even born.
Barry Bonds hit 72 for the major league record back in
Ew,
2000.
that's disgusting.
In 2000s, like we're looking at history, ladies and gentlemen, right here in our eyes. Even though the Yankees have been in a slump, and a lot of Mets fans shout out Matt Remsen. I don't like the disrespect right now Aaron Judge is getting. Guess what? Aaron Judge is
We love
MVP.
you, Matt. We love you, Matt. We love you, Matt.
But Aaron Judge is MVP 100%. Ohtani is doing great. He's a great two-way player, one of the best players in the league, honestly. But Aaron Judge is leading his team in batting average. He's batting 302.302. Great. I think he's top 15 in the league. He has 54 home runs, which is number 1 in the league. And he has 117 RBIs, which is the last time I checked. That is number 1 in the league. So Aaron Judge is literally number 1s all across the board.
And his team's better.
And his team is in potential slot of being a number 2 seed in the American League. So for me to sit here and saying Ohtani deserves it more, I think Ohtani had a spectacular season. He's great, 10 wins, and he's the first one to have 30 home runs. Insane. But when we look at it overall, Aaron Judge deserves it, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple. Aaron Judge is having, and to do it at a contract year, right?
Dude, he knows what he's doing.
It's like
he knows what he's doing.
Essentially, what Lamar Jackson could do.
Oh my God, Lamar! Yo, Matt, can I have Lamar in fantasy, please? Like, please.
But to cap it off, Aaron Judge, big deal, and you will win the AL MVP.
But I will say, I still will say.
You just said 100% agree with a batting average of above 300. Yeah,
I still will say though, I think Ohtani should win it. If you put Ohtani in, if you switch them in teams, Ohtani wins it.
I don't know.
I think Ohtani wins it.
I don't know. This is a spectacular season,
bro. But
he had 3 home runs in the last 3 games.
There's literally no one that can bat and that can pitch like Ohtani. Like,
fair enough.
There's nobody in the league at all
that
can do what Ohtani does right now. to that caliber. There's people like I'm not saying that there's people that are close to Aaron Judge, but we will be able to see something like Aaron Judge eventually, like, and way sooner than we'll see what Otani's doing. You know what I mean?
See what happens. But Zach said, "You after this topic, what do y'all feel about the Knicks with Jalen? Is it Jalen Brunson? Is it Jalen Brunson or is it Jaden Brunson?
No, Jalen Brunson.
Is it Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson.
It's so weird because I see Jalen and it sounds like Jalen Brown.
I'm sorry, but that you butchered the name so badly though.
Bronson.
You said Jalen is Jalen.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and then you said Bronson.
It's Bronson.
It's Brunson. Brunson.
But
I had to come at you really quick. I'm sorry.
Yo, what do we think? Is it my fault, Eric?
You good.
No, it's like if Otani isn't pitching, like Judge wins, no doubt. Yeah, that's what we said. If Otani didn't pitch,
obviously, but like if
that's what makes Otani so good.
If I was Messi, I'd be a professional soccer player. Like, yeah,
if my aunt had a ball, she'd be my uncle.
Yeah, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
But okay, what do we feel about the Knicks with Jalen Brunson? Should I take this one first?
Sure, go ahead.
I think they're a playing team. Like I said, 9 or 10, because I think there's a lot more better teams in front of them. I know more better is not a real word, but who cares? If we really look at it, they make the play-in, which is better than last season when they finished 11th. So that's always a bright side. I think this team could potentially be a really good team. RJ Barrett, I think, is the key thing into it, though. If he takes another step, last season he averaged, I think, 20-plus points on the season. So that's great for him. And not to mention, I think he was one of the highest leading scorers after the All-Star break. I could be mistaken. I think he was definitely top 5. But as Zach said, they definitely
no, I can see it earlier here. That's why. Now you can see it.
Trade Randall, bro. He's definitely a playing team. Trade Randall, bro.
I would.
I think with RJ leading this team, they could potentially be something great. I think Jalen Brunson adding to it is great for Randall, for Randall and for Barrett, because of the fact that when Randall liked having the ball too much, RJ Barrett drives with the ball. Jalen Brunson's the point guard now. He's their true guy. Derrick Rose was injured last year. So now they can focus on Jalen Brunson getting more playing making. I think Jalen Brunson is not going to produce a lot on the scoring end, but he will do a lot on the assist and playmaking ability. Passing into RJ, passing into Randall, pick and roll with Julius Randle, pick and roll with Mitchell Robinson. I think that's going to work out well for them. And not to mention, if Quentin Grimes goes off and that young core in the bench, that could be a potential great team. I think they can work something out.
I have to say, first of all, I think it'd be very good to trade Randall, because I think you slide Obi Toppin into there, and then you just get whatever you can get a couple good assets for Randall and like play with that.
What are you getting, like first round pick? That's it.
I think you get a player out of it, like maybe 2 good. Randall's still a good player, you know what I mean? It's just that he's low right now. He's like low in like value right now because of what happened last year, right? But I will say this: I think the Knicks overpaid. I will continue to say that, because at the end of the day,
he had one good season, and then people.
Yeah, and realistically, like, we know Jalen Brunson is nice, but like, you guys aren't winning a chip with him unless you surround. You're not.
No, I'm kidding.
RJ's not that guy.
Not yet. He's gonna be an all-star this year.
He still won't be enough. RJ being an all-star at the top of his game is not enough for the Knicks to win a championship. Done.
They have a nice young core on the bench.
Course more, bro. There's other
Manuel
teams
Quickley,
that are better
Quentin
than
Grimes,
at the end
Miles
of the
McBride.
day, at the end of the day, it's not going to be enough to win a championship. It's
Derrick
not,
Sims.
bro. Derrick Sims. What are you talking? Like,
but
I'm not worried about these guys. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Good call. AJ said Nets low key need Miles Turner. They just need defense.
Nice,
they just need defense.
I think he said unless Claxton steps up and hits his free throws.
Yeah,
that was one game.
No, that's his whole season.
No, that one game he had a terrible free throw performance. Like, he actually.
What is Nicholas Claxton's free throw percentage?
She's gonna say, like,
come on.
Nicholas Claxton has a free throw shooting percentage of 53.9 during his NBA career.
She actually responded.
Answered the question.
No, usually for people that are new, usually we actually like ask me a question.
It's like who leads the team and who leads the league in points?
Here's your nearest rest stop.
Thank you.
Like it's that's what she normally says.
But yeah, so he shot 53% from free throw. That's not good. So he got a
What?
point. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh my God. I was
That's
thinking of field goal. I was thinking of field goal percentage. Yeah, that's horrendous. That's horrendous. But he's young.
The Mavs got Wood, and I think Luca can work.
Pause.
With that.
Mavs have
got
Wood. Mavs got the wood,
And
bro.
I think
How you know
Luka
about
can
that?
work with that
Nah,
because
how you know about
Luca
that?
needs help, bro. It's crazy. Like it's crazy that he led this team to the conference finals. That's what I'm saying. Luka's gonna win MVP. It's gonna be Giannis and Luka, the only two. Now add Christian Wood, this team could potentially be back in the same spot they were last year.
Zion Williamson.
It's that simple. I agree with that, Zach.
Zion Williamson.
It's a conference, yeah.
Zion Williamson. MVP.
Can you speak a little louder? I think
Zion Williamson,
Oh my
MVP.
Zion.
Zion. No, I'm playing. Let me stop. I'm playing around.
Gosh, I think I just lost.
Shut up. But this is the same as a Jets and Giants Super Bowl. I want to
I
hear
think I
it.
just lost some brain
Oh
cells.
my God. Well, put them back
my
in your head
God.
because you lost them.
No, I can't find them.
Oh my.
They're lost.
That's why you keep saying Jets and Giants Super Bowl. Ah.
Ja is better. I agree
Oh.
because he's played. But
Hey, here you go. Here comes the freaking meat riders. I can't be bothered. Oh my God.
Ja Morant, you're right.
Oh my God.
Ja is better than Zion.
I
agree.
can't wait till he proves
I
every
just
single
no,
one
but I
of y'all
do think
wrong this year.
Zion when he plays is absolutely insane. But as of
Y'all-
right now,
y'all-
Zion Williamson,
Yo,
Ja Morant's really good. Will win MVP before Zion. That actually could
listen,
potentially work.
listen. Y'all are.
Stop it.
I'm not even going to speak because I don't have an argument right now. Because as of right now,
You have no argument, yeah, because
he's played more.
you're
Oh,
up
wait,
against the ropes right now. In boxing
Exactly,
right now.
and I'll admit that. But just wait till after the season.
Fair enough.
That's all I'll say.
Fair enough.
Just wait till after the season.
But that concludes our end of the show. But before you guys go, we got to go into our last and final segment. Yeah, just chuck that over there. Who needs that? But we got to go into our fun little game of Podal. We are in fact 13 for 13 on this.
We're 13 for 13 now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Listen, and if
don't
we
mess
done
around.
poll today, don't spoil it.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Because we're 13 for 13.
Don't be that guy.
Come on, don't do it. We had one person do that one time. Shout out to JoJo Buckets, and it was so annoying. But like 13 for 13, let's keep it going.
But
we go.
let me just get Podal up real quick. Let's just keep on.
Portal. We're 30 for 13. We're nice with it. All right, guys.
Wait, I'm not up. Oh God, that game's fire. It is fire.
While he's getting it up, what player do you want us to go with first?
Yeah, that's good.
We usually pick a player that we talked about mostly throughout the podcast, like a lot, but we picked Donovan Mitchell last week. So, what player you guys want to? Let us know.
All right, we're here, guys.
I've never even played. AJ's never played.
What?
Well, play with us right now.
Pick a player.
Pick a player. Somebody. First player I see in the chat. Let's see. I'll wait. Marcus Smart from Zachary. You guys can't see. I see.
Oh yeah, I see it popped up.
Marcus Smart. Let's do it. So you basically, I guess, the NBA player.
Marcus Garrett. Who the heck is Marcus Garrett?
No clue. I'll look him up right now.
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Garrett.
Oh,
Hold up. All right, no. We're good. Okay.
All right,
I'll
so
look at Marcus Garrett.
So
after.
he could potentially be a point guard or a shooting guard, right?
Wait. I go left and right. Wait. So he's in the West. I have to. He's in the West. You know. I play this game religiously, bro. I play this game like every day, bro. I love it.
This guy has rules.
He's in the West, right? He's probably a guard / forward or forward / guard, one of the two, right? He's 6'5" or 6'6", so I'm going guard / forward most likely. I go. Whoa, he's 31 or older, so he's an old dude in the West. And the jersey number, usually know the jersey numbers. I usually don't.
LeBron James.
He's not a guard.
He plays everything.
Yeah, but this game is not gonna have.
Guys, where we go with?
And he's 6'9". No.
6'9".
Yeah.
I thought he's in jail.
Shut up. No, he's not even in jail anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
not even- Okay. No. I don't want them to help us. We gotta do this ourselves. For this one. All right.
So he's in the West. I'm trying to think of a guard / forward.
I'll tell you. AJ said Jalen Brunson. That's not possible.
No.
He's not in the West. I mean, he's in the West. He said
No, he's in
mostly
the East.
forward. I would say probably small forward. Okay. An old guy. The first person that comes to my mind. Oh no, 6'6" though. It's like a shooting guard. Probably.
Klay Thompson.
We're
going with it.
How old is he? He's not 31.
He's old. Yeah.
He's got to be 30. You can't look it up.
Ah, you stink.
You want to use it as
Just use it. We'll just use it. Get some hints.
Wow. It's Iggy.
Iggy Azalea?
It's got to be Andre. Nah, it's got to be Andre Iguodala.
Iggy Azalea?
Nah, it's got to be Andre Iguodala. Lock it in. Thank you. Thank you.
That's too easy. Good job. Good job.
Yes, sir.
Good job. That was awesome.
Yes, sir.
That was actually pretty fun.
for 14 for 14.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That is
Stop.
probably one of our best ones, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably one of our best
Oh
ones.
my
We got it
gosh.
in 3.
We've gotten it 3 once before.
Did we?
Yeah. But that talk to me nice.
Goddamn.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Yo, listen.
I want
David,
Iguodala.
Yo, fan of the universe on the line.
I want
Andre Iguodala.
You know, oh my gosh, he lost. That's why he got fired. That's why he got fired. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I want to say really quick, we know how we do it around here. We, 14 for 14.
You know what we do?
I'll be playing this every day. David's got the absolute knowledge to do. If you guys look back at our old podcast, the amount of time that David saved us is insane. Yo, we went the last one and he'd be like some random player like Dante David. No, we know who that is.
No. It was like
like freaking
Monty Morris or something.
Or freaking Tony Snell. Or like something wild. He'd be like, is that the guy? And then it randomly be him. So
I don't want Curry shooting. I want Iguodala.
Exactly.
It's more logical
over Curry, bro.
I want Iguodala on the podcast.
I love Iguodala. That's
so Iguodala. Like, what was going through that season when you guys won? He's like, which one?
Oh my god! You'd be like, I want myself on the 3-point line.
Nah,
really quick though, before you wrap it up and everything, I just want to say again, ladies and gentlemen, we do have that fantasy league open for you guys. Make sure you check that out. It's on our Instagram. Go check it out. And in the bio, it's in the not the bio, the link. No.
What?
The caption. Is it the caption? The caption.
What?
It's
what are you talking about?
The thing that you like, what you caption your photos.
Yeah.
The caption, not the bio. The caption. In the caption on the post, is all the rules that you have to do in order to join the league. And you guys can win a couple cool things right there. You can win D&E TakeOver merch that's not anywhere to be found because we don't have a merch line yet. Keyword yet. And also, you get a whole show
with us as a guest
about whatever topics you want to talk about. So think about it. Let y'all know.
AJ said I also submitted my fantasy thing to you guys. Everyone go join. Yeah.
Thank you, AJ. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. But without further, oh wait, no, I'm bugging. Yeah.
Oh, Zach says you want to join. Yeah, just follow all those things on our Instagram.
Go check it.
Yeah,
go check the post on Instagram.
But other than that, let's go into our closing segment. I wish we had music or something. We gotta get music like time.
I mean, I could play music.
No,
I could play music like
graduation music.
What graduate? Not
we gotta get.
I can play an old school song.
No.
Oh wait, I need really quick test. I know there's only 3 people in here. They probably don't know who it is. But what was our original song? What was it called? That we used to play every single time before we started.
Well, while you were thinking about that, ladies and gentlemen, as we close out, I just want to say thank you to everyone who took the time out of their day just to listen to us. We appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and don't forget. Also, if you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We just filmed a video today.
Yes, we did. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, so watch that in the next coming weeks. But other than that, be sure to. I'm waiting for this little clicker thing to go down. Yes, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. That is official_DE_takeover right there. Give that a follow. Also, we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. There are new episodes up there because obviously we've been live, so it's hard to transform the files. But previous episodes are on there. But other than that, Eric's Instagram is Eric_Hine16. My Instagram is David_Rod_02. And our sponsor of this episode is, in fact, Elegantly Crafty. So give them a follow as well. And also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the show and also share it. And also, Cristiano Ronaldo. So we sign out. It's been your boy, David.
Wait, can I say one more thing really quick before? Also, for Fantasy League, I think we're thinking about it's a 10-man league right now. We're thinking about opening a 12-man just in case if there's more people. But as of right now, I believe there's between me. It's obvious you get to compete with me and David.
7 or 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are in right now.
Oh yeah.
So there's 5 spots left. So get your spots before they start going. But
yes. But it's been your boy David.
It's been your boy Eric.
And your boy Cristiano.
And we're out, man.
Peace.
Deuces.